Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Mount Mindset and Making Bodybuilding Great Again. We've got the guys back in. We've got a few things to cover off. You've been asking about what's coming up next. The Olympia's round the corner. We've got some diet questions. We've got some training questions. And the big question on everybody's lips, how to get big and how to do it properly. So we're going to cover off all the stories. We're going to cover off what's happened with the guys since the last episode and Big Mikey's, hypochondriac nature. What tales has taken him to A&E and why the medical industry has told him to piss off. Is it true or is it false? Have they been harsh on him, or is there more that meets the eye? We're also going to have a big announcement at the end of the podcast, so stay tuned until the end. There's a big announcement at the end, and our new show sponsor is SOT Nutrition and Monster Labs. So without further ado, let's dive into today's episode and get this ball rolling.
Right, so we're now recording. We need to fucking start off with this monster chat, this monster story.
It's not going to be a good second time round, that.
Well, I didn't hear it the first time round, so let's fucking hear it.
Preface this.
It was technically made a Red Bull story. The monster was a secondary.
There's a Red Bull story?
Well, no, it was a Red Bull story.
What's
it was when you offered me the monster, I was like, I didn't drink that shit because it started off purchasing 4 Red Bull.
Right.
And it said, do not consume more than 4 in 24 hours. So bro logic ensued, and I'm like, right, well, I'll get 4 Red Bull and 4 Monster. And then across the course of the day, having 8 energy drinks and 3 large coffees, I thought my heart was going to come out my fucking throat. And felt like shit for 3 weeks at the back of that. And now anytime I even take a mouthful of one, I feel like my heart's beating funny. So I just steer clear now. Done, away for them.
So, I mean, you've got fucking form for slightly over-exaggerating.
Oh no, this was real. Like,
was it real or was it Mikey thinks it's
this was real? Kenny, everyone's seen that fake video with the cunt's in hospital and it's like his heart's beating through his ribcage. That was what was happening.
But it wasn't fake for you.
It was not fake for me. It was genuine. It was fucking real, and it was rough.
Did you go to hospital that time?
No, I didn't.
No.
I probably should have done. I didn't actually know you could overdose on them at that point.
Right. Or you'd have went.
Probably. Could have probably been at some sort of fucking terrible level of caffeine.
So if people don't know, maybe not followed your escapades, you were in hospital recently, what happened?
Well, I don't know yet. We're still trying to find out. There is an issue somewhere inside me, and it's fucking Sarah. And nae cunt cares. Nae cunt gives a fuck. The NHS are useless bastards.
You need to pull your butt plug in, mate.
Did they ask you if you had recently partaken in pegging?
No. That wasn't actually on the checklist. There was a lot of other fucking things on the checklist, but definitely not getting pegged.
No.
But aye. It would be nice to know why I'm in pain. It'd be lovely.
Are you painful now?
Yep.
Huh?
So constant.
So you thought you were possibly had a blood clot?
Thought it could have been a blood clot.
And they fucking kicked you out and told you to go home?
No, they checked and they were trying to they did everything but scan me. They didn't scan me, which doesn't really help because like she's feeling round the external ones and checking and everything, but you have veins that you can't see. Ken, and
so
it can be easily looked at with an ultrasound. Do you know what I mean? They can fucking find it, but just
were they checking to see if you were pregnant?
Yeah, that's what they were doing. And my calf.
Could have been that.
I'm like, that calf's getting big. Maybe there's a burn in there.
Just need to get this lassie a pregnancy test. The poor lassie's concerned might have a blood clot. Might be a 3 months up the duff.
It's just, I don't think it'll be a blood clot. Why not? Why don't you think that? What about this that you've not checked?
Aye.
Are you just deciding?
What made you think it was a blood clot?
The pain, for one, Ken, the fact I had that bizarre fucking thing stuck out the side of my leg. One calf is currently bigger than the other one. Right. Not to the point where they're overly concerned, but no a million miles away. Do you know what I mean? My height, my job, the gear, there are a few factors that make me a moderate risk for a blood clot.
Yeah, but you've always been that height and on gear and you're doing this job, so why now?
Why does anyone suddenly get a fucking blood clot? Who knows?
No, I mean, hypochondriacs, like, fucking get it upon themselves. I was like, is it the moon? Could the moon fucking check? Have we checked the lunar orbit?
It's a full moon.
Could be the trend.
Are you in trend, are you? Fucking, the clock's not got a chance. You're going to break that as soon. Your attitude's going to break that to bits.
Oh, I will have a bootleg next week. Just
did you tell them?
Thickening up on me.
You should have just told the doctor that you were on trend. They'd have said that you can leave now.
I told them what. I told them what the crack was.
What did they say?
Like, that puts you at high risk. I know, you fucking idiot.
That's how I'm here.
This is why, come on, okay? I'm being honest with you. Okay? Kind of like, are you taking any medication? I'm like, as in what?
Do you have a pen and a
then
bit of
she's
paper?
like, are you fine to share with me? I'm like, aye, you got a pen there? They just started rattling down the supplement list and the gear and everything and that, and I'm like,
Did you tell them train?
Aye.
Do you know what train is?
I can know the proper name for it too.
Like, just go off everything you're taking now, and they were like, right.
Aye. Well, when you've got a fucking something going on with you might as well be honest.
I would have laughed if they fucking left the room and then came back with like a hazmat suit on.
Well, the
Just be
lassie,
like-
see the first lassie that
You're usually just
the,
like, right.
the nurse practitioner wifey that I had to get through.
I would see if I was in there and I didn't realise. I'd be like, scan the fucker, let's see what's in him. Let's see what's in it. I want to see.
But it's like because when I told her obviously the gear side, but outside the stuff, she's like, "So are any of these steroids?" I'm like, "All of them." You fucking.
That's a bad sign, isn't it?
I'm like, yes, that they would be anabolic steroids, correct? Yeah.
So the list of steroids I gave you, and you're asking me, are they steroids?
You're at a moderate to high risk. This is why I'm here. I would like to know that I am not at a moderate to high risk. Thank you very fucking much.
What did they do blood tests?
Aye, they do a D-dimer test to check your coagulant levels, and if they're obviously off the chart, that means you are currently having a blood clot.
So what's a D-dimer? What do they do there?
I'm assuming that's
Thickness of the blood.
I don't think it's necessarily the thickness that they're measuring for. It's the like kind of if there's a high level of coagulant in your blood, which means it is currently clotting inside you. I think.
Aye.
I just know that's what the test's called. Not being medically trained, I'm not fully sure.
Is the thing in bodybuilding loads of clots causing a problem? I've not really heard much of it.
First time.
Aye, to be fair,
I've not heard
I've really heard that.
I usually think it's a trapped nerve or something. I'm like, oh, I wonder what's happened there.
Because I've had something where I'm like, man, that's a fucking weird pain, and then like just turned and felt a crack and back. I feel right now. Never needed to go to A&E.
So got something sore all the time, fucking anyway. To be
Aye.
fair, so
True.
No, but you know if you
is there any new pains? I'm like, I'm always getting new pains. It's fucking part of the thingy. But this is constant. This doesn't go away.
You never had like a chest pain and be like, fuck me, that feels really that feels really fucking something. And you burp and you're like, what's away? That's a fucking really good sign. I was getting quite
just
concerned about it.
indigestion.
It's just a bit of wind.
Nah, it's fucking it's annoying me. Like, see ya.
Was it like throbbing the now then?
Alright, so now this will get worse because I'm no moving.
it does look a bit swollen for here. To be fair,
It's about a centimetre big on the other side. Because they were out measuring everything and that.
They measured that.
Aye.
Aye.
everybody's got one size bigger than the other anyway. So, but it does look a bit swollen for here.
There you go.
You-
mate. You
I
get
put that thing in the chat, the big weird fucking lump that was sticking in my leg.
I
and
didn't
that.
I think
notice
you
it.
did. You put a,
Right,
you
you
did
did,
put a
aye.
picture in, like.
I might have missed
Ah,
it.
it was fucking
I've
weird. It was
seen
like a
it anyway.
fucking. It was like a tennis ball sticking outside of my fucking
Was
leg.
it? What side out?
Like,
or-
maybe a
It
fucking
was out,
grape.
or aye.
What did you say?
Maybe a grape.
Oh,
Not tennis
grape.
ball.
A big fucking grape. I should have put it in the chat.
I think you
Have you
did.
trained calves?
Yesterday.
Was that no, sir?
No.
No.
No,
Why
like
does they fucking lift heavy enough to get sort of fucking? You can't
Get
get
enough
so
of that
calf
for
doing
fucking
fucking
him.
8 kilo calf raises.
it was just a fucking bizarre fucking thing that just appeared there. Because they wanted to first, they're like, if anything changes, like anything starts swelling and that, and I'm like,
I see.
Well, did
And I
you
was
tell them you were
finishing
going for a
fucking-
flight?
eh?
Did you tell them you were going for a flight?
Aye.
What did they say?
Oh, you'll be fine. How do you fucking know?
Mate, I love that attitude, man. They don't
They're
give a
fucking
shit.
idiots, huh? I've got one cunt being
How
like,
do you feel about them not caring about you?
it's annoying. Fucking it grates on, yeah. So, but getting diagnosed with a spinal injury over the phone.
That's
Aye.
the main thing they say. They say, I would not too concerned and now come back if it gets worse.
Well, I'm hanging the doctor today, and I was like, right, you've said this. I've had my back checked. I've been to the chiropractor. I've been to the physio. I've got no one can identify any muscle problems, any spinal bone problems. Everything's aligned. So without a scan, we're not going to ken what's actually the fucking crack here. And he just texts me. He didn't call me back. Just texts me being like, fuck off.
Your side.
And
Did they
around
send you the gif of, why are you gay?
it's just like, Michaela, I reviewed your message today on the GP system, and it's designed for medical issues. Fuck off.
Go and read it to me, I'll
essentially.
translate it, because I'll tell you what you're
Oh,
doing.
it basically took
You're
100 words
not
to say,
important.
fuck off.
He's basically said there's fucking nothing wrong with you and shut your cake hole.
It's just no interest there.
He said we actually deal with people that are properly sick, not just fucking drama queens.
But What do they want? Okay, what I mean? This is your job, Neighbour.
Real illnesses has been
You come to me for a tattoo. See, because I'm a tattoo artist, I'll do you a tattoo. If I'm fucking sick or something's wrong, I'm coming to you and you will fucking deal with it.
You're not going to be happy until you get a real illness that you need to treat, are you?
Something's wrong. I hope it's a trap nerve. I hope one day I wake up. But this is since...
You're going to write to him and say, I was right and I want an apology.
But this is since the 25th of July. You know what I mean? Like, more nah.
When do you go away?
Maybe next Monday.
I would
love it. You know what I mean?
You know, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. If it was to happen, I would be fucking really happy. Is that you go and you get a problem in the flight, a real fucking, like a real emergency mid-flight. Nothing happens to you, but during the flight, it's fucking absolutely on edge. And you're panicking like fuck. And you're
he's going to be staring at his leg for a fucking whole flight, is he?
You know, like just imagine the scene, like the pilot announcing over the tannoy, is there any doctors? Somebody shuffles round for the back. I'm a doctor, like a hero. Fucking makes their way down, takes assessment, looks at Mikey's leg. Everybody's waiting to find out what's going on. Pilot's there, fucking holding his breath. We need to divert the plane, and the doctor turns around and goes, "Fuck all wrong with you, mate."
As you can say this, you get in that plane, is there a doctor here? Because then that cunt's not going anywhere.
$50
You can just ask him, like, right, mate, my leg.
Just say, listen, mate, I know this is a weird request, right, but you're a fucking doctor. 15 hours, just hold my hand. Just hold me.
See the amount of folk like you speak to, like folk in the medical industry, and they're like, I wouldn't be going.
To the hot A&E?
No, to Singapore.
Oh, the flight.
Oh, yeah.
But
For argument's sake, say there is an internal varicose vein and there is a blood flow issue currently. You're sitting down for that length of time. Compression socks or not, they're not a foolproof. They can help prevent. They're not a cure. So if you're sitting there chilling in that position, no moving for that length of time at the pressure, and you've got the build up and that, clots can hang you within the fucking chilled fucking no really moving very well blood, and then you get off the plane, they clots disperse, and then that's when problems happen. And then it's just like, I don't want to know.
I'm going to give you much more credit when something bad actually happens to you. You can see that bloodlet, that's put a big marker against you.
What bloodlet? That's sensible. I'm due one anyway.
Michelle, it's not the bloodlet that was a concern. It was I need chaperoned.
Oh, I don't do that anymore. That was once.
I need driven.
That was once.
You fucking drama
I've seen
queen.
a couple bad bloodlets, like moment. Like it happens in his eye.
Have you?
Martin,
I've been sound
Roscoe.
every time. Like,
what happened?
Oh, not you personally.
No, I've witnessed.
There's a few that passed out in the office, like.
Well, Ken Ripsey, he did it twice within 3 weeks and about fucking took a bender.
That's a bit extreme.
Martin was passed out and Brad was trying to shove fucking sweeties in his mouth.
And then Ross turned actual grey. That was fucking mental. Yeah, like
How much did you let out?
Just a pint.
Do you know what it done? Oh, you're missing it.
Yeah, I don't
He's
fucking
trying to
know.
make his sticker for recycling though. He's wanting it.
I thought you'd want it thinner. No, for your
thicker.
No, because
You want the red blood cells to go up.
I see.
So you want the RBC count to go high.
You'll need it once you're done then.
And the hemo, fuck it,
Oh, that
man.
thick
There's
blood.
nothing coming out of me apart from piss, fucking shit and cum. That's it. Nothing. I'll just keep it going.
Who's come?
Are you offering? And see, when I was down at the lab, like that was what I'm saying, when Mikey sent his blood and it was like a ball hair over like the top end of the range, and I'd been in the lab and they're measuring the altitude lab is there to see how fucking high we can push it.
Aye.
So when the first thing I asked was like, right, what's
Aye, but I'm no Lance Armstrong. You know what I mean? I'm not doing what you're doing.
no, you know, no, but what I mean is they have a reference point of right, we're checking your blood and we're measuring how thick or the red blood cell level and the hemoglobin, and we're seeing how high we can push it, and you still being.
So they didn't. They're taking.
Have you told them boys you're on stuff though as well? Do they know that, or are you just like?
I just let them guess. I think it's fucking good. You know what I mean? I like to leave a bit of mystery to the situation. I want to be thinking he's got fucking really good blood levels. I'm like, you're fucking right. I don't know. I came
They're
prepared.
going to get better.
I didn't come here half-arsed. I came here on a mission.
That was funny.
EQ.
They went to the altitude and I was like, what's the fucking highest you've seen it? And they're like, you can get it to 80%. I was like,
80?
what? And for people that don't know,
You'll be due a blood clot.
Aye, fucking right.
That's what I'm
fella.
saying. He's sitting there going, I need to go to A&E. I'm like, Mikey, I'm about 20 fucking % blood
In
thicker
all
than
fairness,
yours.
I didn't go to A&E. I had a fucking appointment. I just had to go in the A&E door because the rest of the hospital was fucking shut. Because
Sure.
for that St John's, that if you've got an hours, you have to go in A&E and then through the
Is
fucking.
that what they told you?
No, he's not the weekends. That's the chat.
Is it?
So fucking. Aye, and then they referred me into fucking A&E, which is why I had the long cunty wait.
Jesus.
That's fucking mad.
Fucking. She's like, I will refer you up the ladder. I'm like, oh, sound, I'm going up to the department.
That
I'm just going to
sounds
put you
like
through
doing
here.
the
Aye, basically, fucking
You
volume
jump
outside.
through hoops to
Aye,
go back to
Get off the
look
ladder
at
and get
this.
outside and come back in. There you go.
Move that mic closer. I don't know, it's fucking miles away. No tapping on it this time. You see me fucking want to play a tune about
He's trying to
halfway through.
fucking minimise his breathing sounds.
I just
Aye.
breathe. It was quite your signature move.
Guys was last time. I'm not as bad now.
You know,
was-
congested,
I
you know,
was-
the
I
cold
was
or something.
fucked
You know,
last
the
night.
cold.
No, I was-
We're all blocked up.
COVID, eh?
Was it? You're in the
It's
clock.
I'm getting sick of the new variant. Fucking away you go.
Have you been checking it just in case it produces clots so you can fucking jump on that
I'm
bandwagon?
off it. I didn't subscribe to that one. Like,
It's a lot of shite.
was a cunt. Where was that? Specsavers. A cunt was in with 3 masks on. 3. Because 2 or 1 isn't enough. I'm looking at the boy next to him like, why have you came out? Stay in your house. If you think, you need
Was it
3
just 3
different
layers?
fucking. He had one of the normal ones on, then a KN fucking 96 or whatever it's called, and then another wee breather hanging at the top of it.
Nah, you
Just
don't.
stay home, lad.
No, you should go up and talk to him. Say, look, I really respect what you're doing, man. I think you should. How many do you think you could go on? And
I
just
want-
see how far.
Give him
Have
an
you got-
IQ
have you got
test
one
and
for
see
my
how low
calf?
it is.
Just get him to come in like Scuba Steve.
Oh, fuck it.
Comes in with the fucking wetsuit there, and
Three
into like Boots the
fucking
chemist, wetsuit on, full fucking respirator. Like, I mean, you're taking precautions. You know, you're saving the NHS right now.
I did love some of the ingenious stuff. You see, like when COVID was happening, I had the cunts in the. I seen one person, kind of the water fucking fountains. Kind of you get the big bottles. They'd cut it like kind of an arch and had it
you
out the
mean like
heat
the
with
like
a
the office
K&N air filter on
the
the top.
office kind of water,
The
the
fucking-
blue
Yeah,
bottle,
aye,
the
they
blue kind of
ones,
plastic
aye.
bottle at the top.
And they'd put a fucking air filter on the top of it and just had this hang over them. You think that fucking 10 out of 10
What
for
a
the
weird
jury,
time
like.
that was. Do you know when you just see some of the stuff that they've played for clips? But remember like Phil and Holly on This Morning are like cuddling each other through just basically cling film.
Aye.
What's going on, man? And see when you go into like shops, they've still got the perspex and we're still playing this game. They've just obviously like
You see the cunts with the pool noodles, 2 metre long, and they'd like attach them to themselves so folk couldn't get within 2 metres
no,
of
I've
them.
never seen that.
Aye, fucking loads of cunts, huh?
What was that? What was it called?
Kind the pool noodles you get,
Oh, like the
Aye.
float. Aye.
and just had them like 2 metres long and just.
You just know
stay
there's a
back.
bunch of Karens out there that loved that whole
Oh.
thing. They were like, I've been waiting my whole life
Had
to
be
just
the
be
Gestapo.
this much of a fucking cunt.
I personally loved social distancing, to be honest.
What did
That
you
was
like about
fucking- That was a wet dream for me.
Was it?
Aye. Stop people coming near me.
Did you just thought I could get? I'm into a bit of this.
Aye.
I found the whole fucking shenanigans. I remember just taking. I was like, I've done enough of this. I went and cycle. I was like, how many council areas could I cycle through in one bike ride? Like just making a fucking point.
It's all the bullshit though, kind of like fucking roadblocks and the police are out patrolling. No come was
They've still
anywhere.
got the things up in Edinburgh, where they've got the extra pathway. Can when they've
What?
aye, so like there's paths, and then there's an extra pathway. Like it's just it's like no cones, but there are pillars, eh? Like
Is that no the cycle then?
aye, but that no, because that was essentially made for folk walking up and down the paths because the paths were that narrow. Aye, that was when they only put that in place for cool. You wouldn't have pillars, would you?
I think I came what you're on
Because it's for
about.
people
I know what
walking.
you're
If it
on
was
about.
cycling, people would just
Cycle
cycle.
lane.
It's a pain. Like they cycle lanes are a pain in the arse.
Aye, but you wouldn't have pillars on a cycle lane, would you? That's essentially they made it.
If you want a
in
hated
COVID.
cyclist, you
Clipping their handlebars.
You put pillars on there to slow them down. You not seen the one? There's like a video of a guy coming down, looks like a psychopath. And there must be a fucking like how he's not seen this. It's like a
Oh, the
metal
barrier.
the barrier right across, it's like a metal gate. The
Is
metal
that
gate.
not 100? Like a good few folk gone to that thing.
Absolutely, and it
I've
must be
seen that.
somebody's like.
It must be the fact it's no painter, it's just that raw grey. They obviously can't see it when they're
I love when you
scuttling
hear
in
the
that hill.
wind. See when you hear the wind getting knocked out.
Aye, the noises they make.
Oh man,
They're
That must be so
pelting through
sore,
it,
because you
eh?
hear the brakes going on, but it's too late. There's nothing they could do about it. They're hitting it.
I love that stuff. Like I know, like, you know, you get a guilty pleasure. I just
Get
love
what? See
seeing
if you ever fucking want to laugh, go over to Amsterdam and where there's tram intersections and just
aye.
pick a bench
Yep.
and watch cyclists get their front wheel caught in
Aye,
them and
that
they just
is-
go down hard.
They are
Fuck.
deadly. Same
seen
like
loads of that when I lived
railway
there.
crossovers. See if you know when you're riding with somebody that's never been over these because
Oh, you need to go.
you need to go directly over them.
Aye, like
and
that.
you
None
know
of
when
this.
they're starting to bank and like, I'm backing right off here. I know it's coming. It is spectacular. And
That's
what
it.
you're basically doing now is going to decide how much you grade this score is, much like gymnastics, because this is going to be fucking spectacular. They're just going to go all over the place.
I seen a really bad one in Amsterdam. We were fucking walking to work one morning and the guy is. Have you been to Amsterdam?
No, no, yet.
Well, you get a lot of them and they've got these big baskets on the front because they just do everything on their bikes. And the guy's got like a full PC set up in the front of the thing. And he's just going and his front wheel gets caught and obviously the track turns and he just goes fucking down so hard. Bits of fucking Packard Bell and Dell computer fucking scattered everywhere. He's all fucking burst at him. It was a fucking dillion like.
It's an interesting. I fancy going over.
Amsterdam's great.
How long do you work there?
A few months. Not as long as I intended, but it was too touristy. It was shite for
Was it?
tattooing. Aye. But the city itself was great fun. Really good.
Right, we've got our fucking sponsor. So if you see any of this in the background, SOT Nutrition and Monster Lab are now sponsoring the podcast.
Boom.
They are making bodybuilding great again. We've got an announcement at the end of the show, so stick around for that. What did you make of that one we had a discussion about earlier? So for anybody that hasn't seen it, we put up the chat box on Instagram. And one of the ones was, oh, you'll like this, Mikey,
Go on
because
then.
you like spinal damage and that. So it
We're
was...
partly a subscriber at the minute.
Aye, so a woman was told to take Deca for a slipped disc.
By who? A doctor?
No,
Clearly
coach?
A fucking Mongol.
no, neither. Well, it could be said that they could have possibly thought they were a coach or also a doctor.
Did they name and shame? Or
I
did
knew
they
who it
shite
is.
it?
I knew who it is.
Oh, you know who it is.
What was this in the question box?
Aye.
I've hurt my back. I'm trying to take some Deca. Solid.
So I popped in earlier because Ricardo's on holiday. So I says, we'll pick up some stuff and we'll put them around the studio. So I nipped over to Monster Lab, and it's funny because we put up a chat box and I was in and I was like, have you not got any stories, like anything that's good to like fucking get some topics to go? And it's always the same where it's like, nah. Well, there was this one, and then it's just a fucking like
They're the
a
best
flow,
ones,
a waterfall of
Oh, wait.
nah,
Like
nothing.
thinking, I
nothing
shouldn't
really.
tell you this, but I'm going to tell you it.
So the one of them was telling a lassie to go on 50 milligrams of oxys
Oxys.
a day.
That's fucked.
What?
That's horrendous advice for a female.
That's fucked.
Like the Deca thing, you can kind of get the logic because Deca does help your joints. It potentially does help heal injuries, but it's not going to fix a fucking disc problem in your back. In all fairness, that's fucking. But at least there was kind of some logic there. 50
it's
milligram
it's-
oxys for
It's
female.
tangible, but the oxys was
It's just fucking wild.
What dogs come in like usually?
50s.
Aye.
Aye, so fuck.
Well, I was running 50s as a male,
Yeah.
a large
Aye.
male.
Yeah.
You put a female on that.
aye,
God.
Oh.
no chance.
We spoke about this before. I've done oxys once and I bit them in half. I did half in the morning, half in the afternoon.
Was that to prevent clots?
I was just told that was the best way to take them.
How did you find them?
I didn't have an issue with it.
Eating in that? No.
Not that I remember.
It was you that bothered with it. Like, do you have the same your
I've
appetite?
not actually done them, but
I was
I
gonna
was
say, they ruin my appetite. I can get we figured out I can get away with doing 2 a week at night.
2 a week.
But when we upped it to every day, I think we got 2 or 3 weeks out of it before I was like,
I kind
we
of
need
kind
to
of
drop them.
eight a day. So
Fucking
what
supposedly
are you
NASA was
doing?
on 10 a day. How's somebody?
You look great though. Huh?
Fucking did. I wish I could take 10 a day and
Fucking
eat.
big.
Huh?
That Jimmy the Bull, you seen him on RX Muscle, like the sort of fucking Italian guy, and he was solid.
Oh, I don't know.
He was
I
just
know
a-
the name,
aye,
but-
Jimmy Patella or something. His name is Jimmy the
Mm.
Bull, and he's just a funny New York fucking Italian like just character. And he looked like in terms of like body, he wasn't like an out and out bodybuilder, but he looked like Roadhog for the wrestling, just a fucking huge and thick and solid. and he had the baggy stripy
Yeah.
big baggy pants. And he was like, I fucking took 4 a day for like 2 years. We were asking him, was like, did you never have any ball or any problems like that? I didn't think of anything. Like, do you have any, like, I don't know if does it affect your sex drive?
I didn't notice it.
No,
then.
he says like things like that.
I've never ever had any problems like that with stuff though, ever.
Yeah, obviously, you can get a higher estrogen off the oxys, and I guess if your estrogen's too high, you can get issues there.
Even loads of folk get issues with DECA with that. I've never had that problem.
What would be the
Definitely.
issue with
I've never
oxys
had
for
it.
women then, for people who wouldn't fucking don't know what we're talking about?
It's just fucking
Nuclear
bad.
insides.
It's fucking,
Women have got to be really careful. Like they can't even run stuff for that long before it starts permanently changing them. They've got to be really careful.
6 to 8 weeks of Anavar,
Aye,
if you want to not have any virilization. But even at that, you're kind
aye.
of still at a bit of risk. But probably max 8 weeks even on Anavar.
You see some of there's like, I can't remember what the lassie's name is, but she came up on my Instagram and holy fuck, she is unbelievable in size. Like she has like small, like I can't remember, it's like small muscly thing or something.
Oh, small but mighty.
Small but mighty, that's it. She is
I know who you mean.
fucking packed with muscle.
She's I can't remember what her name is, but
I've
she
not
used
heard
to. She was coached by Tom Hames as well.
She is fucking.
She is, for a female, fucking unreal.
Small
Kinda,
but
yeah.
mighty.
You show me.
Yeah.
Kind of name.
I'll have
sure.
her. Yeah, small.
I can't remember her name. She was at fucking.
I know. I can't actually.
So
Is that
Sarah
the-
Bradley.
Sarah Bradley, aye. You know who I'm on about?
Oh Jesus!
Mate, that's the fucking one there.
That's
I'm
the
like,
video I'm literally on.
holy shit.
Aye.
Jacked, huh?
Yeah, we need to put that up for people. Look at the fucking size of her for the back, man.
You know.
It's fucking such some madness there.
She is one fucking thickly muscled
Ah, she's
lassie.
jacked to fuck. Like
Aye.
she can't. I wonder how tall she
It's
is.
fucking.
She's quite short, I think.
Small but mighty.
Aye.
20 for anybody that wants to check it out on Instagram. I remember seeing it must have came up on the For You page. I was like, what the fuck is this? You just get some people that's you're like, because obviously we were talking about what is it body, like everybody keeps going on in the chat box about bodybuilding it back to its hardcore roots, and I think we'd said that before. It's we want to see the freaks.
Yeah.
We want to see these like. When we see that, like you might, like everyday people might not go, oh, that's fucking ugly, or that's not a look that I would like. But it's the freakiness where you go, that's
It's
different.
fucking
It's
impressive.
unique.
No, you'd be lying if you would say you're not drawn to it because you can't help. You can't help
Outside
but
of
look.
physical attraction or anything like that, just look at what they're doing. It's fucking impressive,
And
regardless of anything else.
It's they've put in so much effort and so much fucking work.
Especially for a female.
I know.
Okay, what I
It's
mean?
the same person saying, "Oh, that's fucking horrible," but they'll not stop looking.
No.
Ah,
So,
yeah.
Can you
You're
know what I
drawing- you're
mean?
drawing
Like,
in
oh,
a-
that's horrible. They'll not stop fucking looking at
Yeah, but
it.
I think they're maybe confusing. Like you might not have an attraction in terms of like physical
They
attraction.
just wanted.
Yeah,
They just wanted. Like,
you're drawn
diminish
to.
it, like-
You're drawn to that. You know what it takes to get like that.
I think the people that say it's horrible, it's because they look at it and they know that they couldn't do that because they're all fucking the ones that say, "Oh, that's fucking horrible." They're lazy fat bastards,
Yeah.
Aye.
and they look at it and it is impressive. I don't care what you say, but I think when they say it's horrible, it comes from a place that they know they couldn't do that.
Like
Almost a jealousy.
I mean, I've said this before. Like,
It's
I
just
look
something
at,
they didn't quite understand as well.
That-
They didn't
aye.
understand.
No
it.
understanding it's a big
No.
part of it too.
but I think that. Do you think that like to me that represents the hardcoreness that I think that people are yearning for? It's that.
Well, I think
Doing-
that's the difference between like see these people that are doing it and they've got like a good physique and they look good and healthy and fit. That's just kind of moderate. See when you do see folk that are massive and that, you're like, what the fuck? And it is impressive.
Aye, we were training in Levels the other day, and it must have been on the big screen was like Marcus Rule.
Aye.
Oh,
I
what's
mean,
the
Del
size
were
of
talking,
it,
and it was just like,
It's not until
He
you see them in the
didn't have
flesh, you know, like you didn't actually you can't comprehend it. You're just like, what the fuck? How have they done that?
but you look at them guys and you think to yourself, there's nothing pretty about your physique, but it's how freaky you look. Like just the slabs and slabs of muscle,
You see the video of him back
big
in the
fucking
day?
huge veiny fucking massive delts, and you're wild to look at.
There was a video of him back in the day when he's just shopping in a supermarket, came with
Aye.
normal
Seen that,
people.
aye.
Aye.
In a vest.
And then you see that actual scale of him compared to everything
That
else.
was
and
different. That was when
fucking
before there
wow.
was like TikToks and shit like that. Like they boys could just do that and get some footage and it'd be like fucking pandemonium, because every client's like, what the fuck is this?
I always liked the one. I don't know if you remember. It was like Kevin Levrone, and he must have been like days out for the Olympia, and he had a top on. He was in like a car park at a supermarket.
Had
And he
the
did-
shirt
he
on,
did-
and
he
the boy
didn't look-
couldn't take it off. He had to get the boy to take it off. for him.
And he didn't look that big with the shirt on.
Aye.
You took that shirt off. You're like, what the
I mind that.
fuck is that? And it's that freakiness. That's what you want. It's that wow. It's that wow factor.
It's even more impressive. Like you see the big guys, and they just look mass on mass. But it's when you see it all like in shredded that it's even more like, what the fuck? You can't comprehend that either. I think that's more like it is more impressive to me anyway. Like you see some big guys, but see if you see a guy that kens how to diet and he's holding muscle, like you couldn't believe it.
It's one of the things because you get guys that suit being just fucking big.
There is just
And
big guys,
And you know how like they look good, the gym big, and if they got ripped up, they wouldn't have that same like presence or look. And then you see other guys that like they maybe you look at them, you're like, you're a big guy, and then they get ripped up. You're like that's a phenom. Like they tend to have a look that looks better.
It's weird how much size some people lose when they diet, and then others hold so
That's
much.
due to the genetic. That's where like the Olympia is filled with like loads of hard workers, but their like genetics are fucking astronomical. Like they're mega compared to other folk. To be able to grow like that, the muscle you grow, diet as well, hold the muscle, so many factors,
Did you see the video of Samson in the Romania?
Unreal.
What a
He
fucking
looks more leaner than he has before.
The guest pose.
Aye.
You
A
see
lot
the
of
video of
folk-
the
a lot of folk were
Romania?
slating him for that guest pose,
How?
saying he looks smaller.
I think
What?
it's just
I see what they're saying, but
He's had to the way.
that's the difference. Is
that is the difference.
that should translate to him being a better condition at
that's
the Olympia.
Taking on what's been said, being like,
Aye.
I'm going to need to lose a wee bit of size to get see-through.
I don't
He's
even
got
think it's
this-
that
he's
he's
got-
lost size. He's probably just fucking
Probably
flat.
hasn't
He's,
lost
he's
size,
6 weeks
flat,
out. You'd
aye,
expect him to be
exactly.
flat. But all the judges at the Olympia have said if he turns up with that next level condition, it's fucking lights out
But
for
that's
everybody.
folk that
And the
ken the
thing
game.
is, he's got size to look. Like if he came in a bit
Oh,
smaller,
aye, he's not
still
struggling. You know
head
what I
and
mean?
shoulders above
lose
everybody
that
else.
size because what he's doing is he's lost a couple pound, maybe a few pound here and there. As soon as he gets to fill back up and had that leanness and like, it's going to
Apparently,
be
they're
better.
not going to do anything silly to fill him out though.
That's probably smart.
That's probably the bit that is. Aye.
Ken.
And are they openly talking about what their plan is?
So I listened to Fuad Abiad's podcast, and he sponsors Samson. His company's
Right.
Hostile. So he obviously talks to Samson a lot, and he talks about it on his podcast a bit. Yeah.
That says, who do you fancy for the Olympia? Change your predictions since last time.
I can't remember what I said last
The
time.
top three is the top three. That's what we said.
See,
I'm not so sure anymore because I think
Samson
seen
had
Derek,
was
he
it
doesn't
Samson
like-
Haddy Derek.
I could see Nick
Creeping in there.
Really?
maybe putting a cat in amongst the pigeons.
Nick's the one with the big varicose veins. And
Yes.
he's really blocky.
He's fucking
His head
The
is
His
small as
muscles
part
muscle
of it.
condition.
condition's
Saw him.
unreal, man.
the
He's what?
muscle that's on him is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's
and
huge.
he's always, apart from
He
one
can diet
show,
like.
he's
Yeah.
always in fucking condition.
Whereas Derek doesn't he always look conditioned like he does. In my
No.
opinion.
What's the dynamic with the two? Was it Derek that was wanting bigged up for?
No, is that show that they done?
There was-
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Who was trying to be the big dog? That was saying-
Derek. Derek was like, "Oh, I made this show for Nick, and that Nick should be thanking me. It wouldn't have
He-
been."
What a cunt.
But
to
it was
think
If he
fucking-
wasn't there, it wouldn't have been what it would have been.
I completely see what he's saying, but in the manner that he said it, he's just an arrogant wank. Like, the two of them made the
So
fucking
he was
show.
right, but it was just the way he
No, he
delivered
was right. It was his delivery. But in my opinion, that Nick made it just as much because if Nick wasn't there, it wouldn't have been the big showing for Derek either. Do you know what I mean? It was both of them.
it. And do you think that there's an element of the whole kind of boxing poster going on here?
Possibly, aye.
Do you think
A wee
that's
bit. I
interesting?
think they're trying to make that happen, and it was
Because
quite good.
They say that's the thing is controversy. Two things that sell sex and
Aye,
controversy.
But
So I
folk
mean,
are
given
gonna
the
tune
two
in more
options, I'm
on
glad that they
they
went
two.
the controversial route.
Aye, they're going to tune in more than they do, and they already are because look, we're talking about it. So
Nobody's talking about Hardy though.
I know
Well, you got was
He's
he
always
having ball of
kinda
his
like-
visa?
I really like Haddy.
He's
I
there.
think
He's there now.
he's always
Uh-huh.
doing and just staying at the way though. I'll tell you.
There was a bit of a question mark over whether he'd make it in, but he's there now. So he will be there. And aye.
I mean, is it 3 weeks?
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks this weekend, I think.
Would he get no bother with his visa?
I think it took a little bit longer.
They're always going to have problems.
But
with that
he's
stuff.
obviously, he's got quite an extensive travel history to America, so plus with Hanny.
Might not even still give him a problem when he's been there.
Is it when they've
Like,
said like your
every other
country's
time.
got loads of oil sanctions on it? He's like, it's not that type of oil I'm bringing over.
I think Trump changed some of the fucking immigration stuff, and that's why it was a bit fucking
Probably, would be.
more difficult for him, because there's bureaus.
Thing is, regardless if countries are having political issues, your fucking athletes should still be able to go here
Aye.
and every
Bringing
which
in
way because they're
money
no fucking
too,
party.
Ken, it's like a whole big
fucking irrelevant.
show. It's like one of the biggest shows they've
Right.
got.
There's Baruz Tubani, who's pretty fucking good. He's flew over there, and he's not been able to. He's qualified the last two,
Just
definitely
can't
the last
get
2
over
years, and they'll know he's still. His original visa application has never even went through
See,
yet,
that's bullshit. Huh?
apparently. But he'd probably be in the top 10, I would say.
What did they
kinda
just
get
buy
there.
the boys a golden passport for?
What's a golden passport?
Mate, I've been looking into these since this shite with the government. You can make you can go to a country and you can basically say, look,
I'm important.
Make a charitable donation.
I'm a fucking big
so
deal.
listen, I've checked your website. It appears that you're looking for some big deals. So you can like they've got
It's just big money, probably. Gold password.
they're not too much as bad as you would think.
No.
I was
No,
quite
some of them
surprised.
are all right.
I was pleasantly surprised. That's fucking quite reasonable. And in
that.
terms of what it could have been, you were like, you know, it's not bad. So they have it's like a golden visa, investment program. So if you invest in the country, they're trying to bring money into the country to, get the economy to rise up and bring, capital in. So if they've got like a particularly good arrangement with your passports, they'll be like, you can come in, we'll give you, you can become a citizen, we'll give you a passport. So say for instance, you wanted dual citizenship, you could then go, say you were Hadi, for instance, and you were like, right, I'm going to fucking locate to, Barbados. And you said you went to the government in Barbados. He says, look, I want to live here and become a resident. You could then travel to America on your passport for Barbados rather than your Iranian one.
And this just means no questions asked. Sort of
Aye, well, for instance, there's a few of them that you can get an E2 visa into the United States. So let's say you wanted to set up in the United States, biggest market in the world, you can buy one of these passports. So it's like if you invest 250k into their country, and it's nothing like you can actually buy a tangible asset, which is right. So you're putting a hotel there on the beachfront. Tennies put up the money to build it, and it's 250k each. And then you have this fucking visa, and that'll take you straight into America.
No.
And you can set up. So like if you legitimately had a business and you wanted to set it up in America, and you wanted to like bypass all the rigmarole of trying to get it through the normal routes, that's a pathway that you could certainly use. And some of the, like for instance, like Switzerland's 3 million, so it's relatively speaking, 250k was actually fairly reasonable. So Switzerland's one of the more expensive ones, and difficult to get. But then there's other ones and I thought, well, if these guys, surely 250k wouldn't, it's obviously a lot of money, but it's not like like if they've got sponsorships, and if you're a top 3 competitor in Olympia, that may be worth your time going, look.
No, 100%.
And it's not like the cost of it's like 250k and that's you done. You're investing in something that you can then sell on in 5 years.
You're gonna get your money back.
Like, so they're actually like going, well, once this project's complete, you can then sell that on to the next guy that needs it, and there's a 20% left. So it's not it's like, it wasn't like you were getting nothing for your 250k on a passport. So I thought that was a really, really good
Solid.
strategy. So there you go. This is not financial advice, by the way. Not financial advice or tax advice, but fuck your Stammer. DM me, fucking Stammer's a dick, and we'll send you all the details. I was pretty surprised. But I mean, you get it when you start to look at, like, particularly people like all of us are, out of that employment trap, which is good. So it certainly gives you more flexibility when you start to go, right, I'm not really that keen on what's happening with this, the country that I'm in. Like, what? Like, it's just I don't like I don't like what's going on where I am. The rules are getting made are not cool. What's my options? And it's not until you start looking at them you realise you've way more options. And it's basically like other countries are like, hey, see with what you do, we'd really like welcome you with open arms, and here's all the benefits that we could give you. And you compare that and you go,
Sound.
not bad at all.
Yeah.
And it's good because it's quite refreshing. Because you go, it's always the whole where one door closes, another opens. But the UK is losing 16.5 millionaires this year. With just the rule changes, they're just a fucking mass exodus of people.
How'd you lose 500,000?
Was that with the new?
How'd you lose?
No, 16.5 millionaires.
I think there's a half in there.
16,500.
Because the way they're changing things, how they're dealing with taxing that again.
Aye, so like
Because why would you fucking stay if you can afford to leave?
I
You
heard
know what I mean?
about it.
they quashed the nom-dom status to basically say, right, well, like the UK is basically broke,
No,
and they've been spending more
They
money.
didn't want folk keeping their money either.
They basically
No.
want it's a tax raid. So
No.
let's just rate like we have the pen that writes the rules, and then we are doing is just essentially say we're going to take half your money. It's racketeering.
Mm-hmm.
And you say to people, what the fuck, and be like, okay, like most people would be like, right, if you like a normal trade would be like, what am I getting in return? Like, you're doing a good job.
What's that lass's name? The fucking is it Reeves? The
What the mayor of London?
is
Rachel Reeves,
aye, one of the things her and that lad. What's his fucking name?
Keir Starmer.
No, the other budget boy, young lad. Oh, he's got a fucking cunty name. His surname might be Bell or something. He's got a weird first name. Anyway, they two. One of the things they're trying to do to stop the millionaires leaving is to tax them on the way out. I send you want to leave? Cool. We want 53%.
Ah,
So a lot of them be trying to bounce out before they try and make any changes. Do you know what I mean?
how's that even fucking?
Some
make
of
sense?
the projected thing they want to put through for the budget is a fucking joke.
That's it. Like people we were talking about this, and they were like, "No, they can't do it." And I was like, "Have you
course
ever
they can.
looked?
They
Have
can
you
do
ever
whatever
looked
they
at
want.
fucking history?"
Yeah.
And what do you mean? Like, I don't know if you ever remember Sean Connery. So, like, see, during the 60s, there was a lot of fucking Scottish, British, but predominantly Scottish. There was like Rod Stewart, Sean Connery, Jackie Stewart, the racing driver, Jim Clark, the racing driver. And they were like, we're leaving the UK. Like, what are you leaving the UK for? Do you know what the effective tax rate for them was? 93%.
What?
93%. So these guys were getting paid fucking rock star money. And if they stayed in the UK, it was 93% taxation.
It's fucking wild.
Wild. And they were and people like, oh, they're they're not paying their fair share in tax. They're getting left with fucking 7% of what they make. What do you mean fair share?
He did well with his money though. He moved out to got his big house and then banned planes for being able to fly on his airspace. He literally owned this whole bit all the way up.
And he
Who
fired
was
him
that?
out.
Sean Connery.
Did they?
Aye, you couldn't fly on his house or fuck all. He owned the air above it and
I
everything.
don't like that. No,
Oh,
no.
it's fucking class.
I was in the French Riviera, and we went out in this fucking boat would take you, and you could go round the place. And the guy was pointing, he's like, see that house there,
It's a
big
bit
huge
like-
cliffside, white fucking extravagant.
stunning.
I was like, what a pad's that? Sean Connery's house. It's like,
Well, it
not
was.
bad, Sean. Well, bit fucking Miss Moneypenny didn't see that one going through the books.
Aye, you can't fly over that estate. I don't know if that'll still be the crack now he's dead, whoever it's passed on or whatever, but when he was there, you want to let it go.
That'd be a good
Wouldn't
sell.
fly
You
that.
get the air up there too when you're
Aye.
buying this. Just
Aye.
anyone's better.
You
All the
everything
ground,
below,
the land, the
everything above.
garden, all the air's yours. That's fucking crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
That's funny.
Like your kid, you got money when you're like, who owns that bit above my house? I want that.
It's even that comes into your lexicon, even that's a sort of consideration. The fucking air included with this. I mean, I've
heard places
I've
doing
bought a
that.
lot of fucking houses, right? And I never have I thought,
But this is the thing, because
not just the fucking mag getting there.
but loads of you get folk that own properties, but they don't own the ground that the property is built on, and there's tons of snidey ways round that people can do shit.
Aye, that's fucking typical.
Okay, they start buying the mineral rights under the ground and all this fucking crap. Like, you might own the surface, but I own everything below.
But
You
you
know
know the
that
boys
was a-
with the big land, the Dukes and that, they all own so much, and then you can't. Well, cost big money that. Eh?
Well,
all
there's
the
like estates in there.
Aye.
Fucking fortune.
It's like, for instance, the guy that owns the Bulgaria Trust is the trust that owns the ground that Mayfair's on.
Mm.
So you look at Mayfair, you see all the buildings. Well, the aristocrats that owned that land, that was all like just fucking fields once upon a time before
Aye.
London was developed. And when that was passed over, just the land, like, to give you some reference points, like they reckon that Buckingham Palace is worth 2.2 billion. Well, when the Bulgaria Trust passed on the land that this fucking, the land that's in this estate, that represents this bit of London and Mayfair, it was 4 billion. Sorry, it wasn't 4 billion. The value of the inheritance tax that would have been paid on the trust if it wasn't in trust. So they were basically saying because it's been passed in trust, it's exempt from inheritance tax. The tax bill on if it was transferred in another entity was 4 billion quid. So you can imagine the fucking
money, yeah.
value. But like that was why there was a big push for the Russians. The Russians have got all the rights for the oil under the like the ice shelf. So heading out to Russia towards the Arctic Circle, that was why there was a big push to get that bit because they've got the rights for there. And it's all these weird rules like laying flags and stuff like that to state claims.
Well, they were doing that. The minute you got the submersible stuff, they're all going underneath with submarines, putting flags in the ground and plotting their fucking.
Imagine, like, what's your doing? You get like taking a
We were
selfie
at it too.
with the fucking like submarine in the back, like fucking hell, where's my
So
flag?
they're
Where's my
just going
bit?
putting flags on the ground and plotting out the bit that every can. It was wild, like when they started doing that.
That was like when they first started doing the exploration for Antarctica. Like, see when you look at Antarctica and look at all the bits.
Yeah, it's all companies and corporations.
It's
and
all
they're
like
bringing
bits.
it
So like the idea would be that you were going to like some land far, far away. You would pay for the charter, so you would pay for the crew and the ship. And the idea was that you would fund it. They would go and explore it, and then they would like put the flag there. So there's one of the Scottish businessmen that funded the trip to Antarctica for Shackleton. There's a mountain range that Shackleton laid the claim and called it. I can't remember McMurdo. So they named it after the guy that funded the expedition. So his whole bit there is named after that mountain range is named after the guy that funded the exploration. And it's that whole, just imagine these guys are fucking caked. What a bullshit. It's like, I've got a bit down in Antarctica.
No, that's how the British Empire got so big. We just went places and put flags in the flares of yours.
No, it was gunboat diplomacy.
Right.
You know about the gunboat diplomacy
Oh,
of
aye.
the British Empire? You know about this?
No.
It's fucking funny. So they would just arrive and be like, right,
Just
look,
theft, ultimately.
like, we've got the greatest navy in the world. Here's the rules, right? We're going to bring tea and roads and education. And we're going to decide all the rules. If you don't like it, see that's an armada. We are going to keep blowing the shit out of you until you agree or you're wiped out. So there's your choice. Gunboat diplomacy.
There you go.
Sign
So-
here.
Yeah, but that was
Or-
how they.
Bang, bang, bang.
That
Right,
was
now sign
essentially
here.
how they got like a third of the landmass of the planet. It was like, we just show up, here's all our boats, we fuck you up unless you agree to it. That was quite, ruthless, but, quite effective.
It's a pretty solid business model.
Okay, let's get into these question boxes. Did anybody send you anything over?
I never got anything personally, no.
The only thing I think I got asked to discuss tripods, but I was like, we've done that. So
Right, here we go, I'll fucking start rattling these out.
I don't care about a tripod. See, if I walk past it though and you got a biscuit arse, then I've got a problem with it. But up until that point, I've no issues with it.
Tripod
when they're in the middle
for
of the
checking
fucking
photos
gym.
are probably the only thing I'd agree with. Fair enough, Ken.
Do you want an easy one, a controversial one, or a what the fuck one?
whatever.
Right, okay,
Dealer's
we just
choice.
start fucking... top 5 Olympia predictions. When has got Adam going for the IFBB?
When am I going?
When are you going for it? Like you've been holding back, so
Oh.
it's obviously something.
Well, it's obviously what I'm fucking trying to work to get towards at the moment.
You better hurry up because fucking obviously
I
these
wish I
people are
would hurry up
getting.
and get fucking massive, mate. I'm fucking trying. Maybe if Hilly will put me back on cycle soon, we'll fucking think about
Are
it.
you off?
Well,
Well,
off. Yeah, I've just had bloods ran, so
Did you do that? Did you do it? Who's done it?
Huh?
You did it yourself?
done. I've sent them to Hilly tonight, so I'm just waiting on him getting back to me. And then maybe we'll get massive. Maybe I'll start prep soon. I've not decided yet.
I like the mass approach. I don't know how you feel about it. I would like to see it big as fuck.
That's what I want to do. I did want to compete early next year, but I'm on the fence at the moment whether to do the prep for the early shows or to do another push and go later in the year.
Like, when's IFBB fucking kicking off? Then we've got questions here.
But
that need
whenever I
answered.
decide to fucking prep,
Right,
I
okay.
will be. That
Next
will
year.
be my plan next year. But it's whether
So
I
next
go,
year,
early or
IFBB Adam's going to be fucking in. Right, we've got some big announcements. But IFBB Adam next year. I like. It's got a good ring to it. I think IFBB needs an Adam.
You'll have to do that in your Insta It's no real unless you're Adam Harding, IFBB.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
As long as it's no
That's
fucking bikini, you've no went to the dark side.
I think I'm a bit far gone for that. Like, I don't even could do classic now.
Right,
Cut my leg off to make weight.
top 5.
Samson, not in any particular order. Samson, Hardy, Derek, Nick, Martin Fitzwater, or maybe Andrew Jack.
Guys,
I'd say roughly the same. Let's try and but aye. Nah. I'd say roughly the same.
Right, solid.
there we go.
No
Fucking
arguments.
conclusive.
I like Haddy to do it. I really like Haddy.
I like Hardy too. I'd like Samson to win.
Fucking boss.
But I don't know. I'm inclined to go in order: Samson, Hardy, Nick, Derek. But that's also
It's a hard
me picking with my heart
That's
rather than.
You know, be picky how you would like. I mean, it's, at the end of the day, it's fucking.
Is it still his missus coaching him?
Samson, yeah. Apparently they've got it sussed.
Clearly. Fucking.
Was he like
I'd
getting
say
told
so.
what to do?
You must do, aye.
He likes it. She likes it.
I can imagine her telling him what to do too. She looks quite stern.
Does she?
Aye.
I've not seen her.
Probably whips him into shape. Like,
Does she? She a
I can
fucking-
imagine that,
She a
like-
unit.
no. She just looks like a normal
I
woman,
just
to be
looks
fair. aye.
really. I just.
You
They're
probably
always the ones you
wouldn't-
need to watch. You know, like
think
the
it.
butter wouldn't melt, and then behind you, they're a fucking tyrant.
I can imagine.
You
her
just
being
see
a
him like
tyrant.
having an extra game of rice and her slapping it right in his fucking mouth. What you doing, boy? Get a fucking grain of rice back in the packet. Is my gym shit for not having
Probably.
seatbelts on the leg machines?
Yeah, worst
I
job
was
ever.
told this by Internet Strand.
By who?
Internet Strand.
Aye, if a telltale sign
Who
of
the
a good
fuck's
gym
that?
is every single fucking machine has a seatbelt.
Well, it's with the gum shield as well. Fucking
You
see, we
noticed
need,
that?
see, we need a fucking gum
I've only
shield for
noticed
leg
it on strength
extension.
class. Bodybuilders subscribing to that shit now too.
There are some.
Is it?
Yes. I understand it in a fucking powerlift or something.
Aye, because you're fucking, you know what we're biting down
But
on your
there
own
are,
fucking teeth.
there are
Like.
bodybuilders wearing them.
Okay.
It's fucking a bit gay if you ask me.
I've not-
It's
I've not seen that
fucking
yet.
necessary.
In your
It's not
gym?
necessary at all. I don't think.
Is there any kind of
you can
after
get through
hours?
a workout without it.
I don't think anyone does it at Flex.
Aye.
If they do,
I was
they
going to say,
hide
I've
them.
not clocked it like.
No.
Best sleep paralysis on my list, but can't find online. Sleep paralysis, is that in the,
Is that a supplement?
I don't know. I've
No,
never heard
it's
it
a bit
anyway.
I know it's a
fucking sinister,
condition.
isn't it?
Ken,
So
that's
sleep
the
paralysis.
reverse, isn't it?
Aye, how good a night's sleep you look for? Probably paralysis, mate.
I want to be
You get
awake,
anything in
but
stock?
no, still asleep.
In all
I want to be
fairness, sleep
numb.
paralysis isn't how I watch. I've had it before. It's
I've
fucking
never had it. I didn't
weird.
want
I've
it.
had it a few times.
Have you?
Aye.
But is that when you wake up and you can't move?
So
It's,
you
but it's
wake
like
up, your
you're
body's
half
not
awake
woke
though.
up.
So you're not like
That's what
fully
Robbie
awake.
was going on about that time, and he's got the creepy cunt standing next to his
Aye,
bed when
you
he's.
start hallucinating, thinking something's coming to get you,
Aye.
and you can't fucking move.
That's truly terrifying.
It's quite fucking. I find it.
Apparently,
quite
you only see
exciting.
two hangs too.
You
You
find
either
it
see like a big
exciting, yeah.
creepy
Fucking
cunt
sinister.
or a wee
I
monster.
don't know, like the fear. See when you
That's
wake up
fucked,
properly,
yeah.
Honestly,
The fuck?
and your adrenaline's pumping.
Aye.
I don't know. I got a buzz out of that.
Yeah.
because we were fucking looking. What was it?
No, I didn't get the pictures of the cunts.
They're fucking.
Fuck off.
They're weird. Like honestly.
Oh, guys,
Here we go.
they've got fucking like, there's two archetypes. There's two.
You just told me them there.
I sleep paralysis demons.
See, I've
There's two. There's a
never,
woman and there's a big, huge cloak guy, and there's a woman.
I've never seen like these
Fuck
sleep
that.
paralysis demons, but when I've had it, it's like I know there's somebody
You're
fucking
Like,
worried.
I'm
there,
the one. That's at the side of my bed.
but I
eh?
can't see them.
Fuck
I know
that.
there's
Yeah,
That
right,
is
something
yeah.
my
no danger.
fucking. I've had it too, but I've never kind of. It's like that worrying thought that something's
you,
there.
you wake up and you've got these things fucking creamed in on you.
Can you imagine
These
that?
cunt- that's
Guys,
that's
can,
different
fucking-
gravy, that.
can you imagine that finger on you while you can't move?
That thing's
Well,
got
you're
a
doing
long
nothing,
fingers.
you
too.
can't move.
That.
Oh, no.
That's Kaz's wet dream.
Is it? Probably like, keep going.
Finger before dinner, man.
Don't stop now.
Right, in a minute, I'll be able to turn
Paralysis.
over for you.
Nobody turn, I'll be dead.
I wish they'd roll me over. I was fucking look prefer it that side. Sleep paralysis. Did you know that? Can you talk about? Oh, we've spoken about that one. Just old school gym vibes. Right, training one pretty easy. What does your weekly split look like in terms of daily and weekly volume?
Daily and weekly volume.
I just go and lift weights and train.
Well, I'm high volume at the moment,
Yeah.
just with the intention of avoiding injury, but it's actually worked quite well for me. It
Mhm.
seems to be producing a better look.
Dale was good at that, like putting a lightweight and you really fucking like 3 sets. And I'm fucking pumped up to fuck.
That's what I've been trying to do recently, just to
you wouldn't-
stop things falling off.
Logically, you wouldn't think that you would be getting that much of a workout. And it's just the wee angles and positions. And you're like, man, I feel absolutely fucking burst.
As long as you're getting resistance, whether it's the reps or the weight, it fucking does the same job.
But not as all of us are clotted up like you, so you fucking need to maybe train a bit harder. What was your guys' best gaining phase cycle and why? And what was your best cutting phase cycle?
It was quite good, actually.
I've only done one and it was shite.
With the gain or the cut?
The gain. I don't mind cutting. I don't mind dieting.
What
Mine's all right.
cycles for getting big and getting
So
lean?
what was your best
Stupid
gaining
question.
phase cycle?
But it's not going to matter.
Oh, it's in your
It's
gear then.
diet, no the gear.
Yeah.
Like if I had to pick a favourite, it would be fucking something with fucking D-ball loaded into it. But then nowadays that would fuck my eating. But back in the day,
Right, so like,
Loved
what do you
Test
think's the
deck or D-ball.
combination?
test deck or D-ball for me back in the day.
What about now?
Test, mast. I quite like EQ as well though, and a DECA or an MPP.
I think everyone thinks bulking and cutting cycles are completely fucking different when they didn't really vary that much. They're almost fucking identical.
It's your
Just the
diet that
amounts,
determines
aye.
that, but people think of them as bulkers and cutters.
Aye,
And
and
it's
it's
fucking, it's
fucking-
not really.
What is the food?
I only ever take the same. The only thing that changes is trend goes in on the cut. That's the only thing. Everything else comes and goes the same.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys?
It's the same, really. See, if you get a good run at stuff, I think that's the best phase. See, if you're getting everything done, your food in, you're full, you're getting your like all the gears working properly, you're doing everything right on the button.
Mm-hmm.
You're gaining or getting lean phase is just going to deliver.
If all the
Gen-
stars align, you're laughing.
You know,
what I
that-
mean?
That's the
been a
best. That's
common
the best
theme.
way to do it. See if you can get everything gone that you need to in the day. So you get all your food in, you've got your training done, you've got your gear in. That's the best kind of phase that you want. Because it doesn't matter how much gear you're taking, you're not eating.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how much gear you're taking, you're not sleeping. All this different shit. Again,
It's got to all
you
come
got to
together.
have everything working
That's
together.
the thing that's been the theme through all these questions. They always start with, what's the drugs I need to take?
Everyone
And
thinks it's the gear. Every
always
time.
ends up in, it's not just the gear. You need like, it's
Everything
the cherry on
working
top,
together.
it's not the cake itself.
Aye.
And it's you need, like, you're coming at it for the wrong angle. You need to train, you need to eat.
See, the best I feel is when I kind of like got all my food in, everything's digested properly. I'm like, I've fucking smashed it today and I'm ready to go train now. And you're full as a hoose.
Yeah.
Because you'll not have that same feeling if you've like no had a good day eating or you've had to join them like all this stuff or something's got in the way, like you're stressed or something else. All this other stuff plays on you.
Yeah.
It's when you're in and then see you've got through your day, everything's smashed, even the full week's been smashed. Can yourself you're making a good gaining phase or getting lean phase.
Well, it's like when I was running oxys. As much as I fucking love oxys, they make me strong as fuck and they would make me grow. But when I get to the point where I can't eat, that's
Pointless.
it. There's no fucking point.
Plays
Because if
on
I
your
can't
heat
get my
too.
food in,
Plays on
I'm
your
not
heat
going
that
to.
mega. Like you're not thinking, well, I'm struggling with this food. What now? I can't go
Once
in.
your
I'm no.
digestion's all fucking everything starts feeling off and you just feel shite.
You know, think that's highly controversial.
It's no.
It's
fucking
controversial.
facts.
You're
What?
saying
You're saying
that,
the drugs make it worse?
no, you're basically saying that it's not all about the drugs, and that's going to be controversial.
It shouldn't be
Like,
controversial.
you're saying it's like you're saying you need to eat and you need to train
Yep.
to get big, and that's huge controversy there. Best advice you would give someone starting out in the bodybuilding industry?
Don't.
Aye.
Don't.
Pick something else.
Fucking didn't do it.
It would just come down to the same fucking answer. Get
Don't
your
take
diet
training
and
on
your
your
training
first
down
cycle.
first. Don't fucking take any and get your
There's
diet and training
probably
down.
I would best advise you be ready to just turn if you want to do it seriously, turn your whole life into it.
Aye.
That's the
Aye,
best
if you want to be
advice.
good at
You
it,
go all
it's
See if
in.
you
just
can switch off everything outside and just focus on bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So that you'd be sound.
That's good. That's a solid answer. That's true. I like that. That's a fucking funny one. I don't want to. I don't know who. I don't have any context for this, right? So maybe you know better than I do.
Fuck.
But I don't want to see guys in the gym training wearing jeans. What the fuck is that about?
I don't want to see that
I don't
either.
fucking see that.
Imagine trying to train legs in jeans, you'd be fucking cut to ribbons.
Yeah, luckily I've not seen that. Have you seen that?
I've seen it in
not seen
Bannatynes and Dunfermline
Well,
back in
that-
the day, because you had workies just.
I've seen a few boys coming to work trousers.
I've trained in my work trousers before because I used
He's
to.
done.
I used to come straight for work, and there was a couple of times I left my shit, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm training anyway." So I just fucking trained in my socks.
I
And
think
my
if you're a
workies.
Sparkies,
That
your
doesn't
working
mean-
trousers will be immaculate anyway. You'll be fine.
yeah.
It's not like you're covered in
Fucking
fucking
getting
mud
it
and
out.
fucking paint and that.
Get fucking cleaned down when I leave. the house. Nah, to be fair, I am most of the time, but sometimes you're a bit okay.
So were you training in just your worky clothes?
He's must.
Because I left my shit at the house, and I was like, "Well, I'm not going home, and I'm not skipping it, so I'll just train as a man."
I've seen a
Boots and
few.
all.
The ones that I don't get is like the fucking sliders.
I do that, to be
Sliders and
fair.
Crocs.
I do
That's
that.
fucking-
I don't do Crocs, but I do wear
See
sliders.
this thing that's that is like a statement thing, eh?
You're a fucking mess, you know.
No, it's because I'm trying to heal my fucking toes.
I don't give a fuck. You wear proper footwear, you can.
That is a proper footwear. It's literally a fucking
footwear
shoe.
for a fucking.
With
I'd have
part of
really
a shoe.
changed that whole thing for everyone. Like you can't train in your feet. Fucking
I
lucky it's
didn't
not
have
cool
anything on my feet though.
anyway.
To be fair, fuck
Yeah,
all.
fucking everybody was
Nine
training in
toes.
steelies now. 'cause,
Didn't get me wrong. After his incident, I do make sure my feet are out the fucking way when I'm loading plates now. Like,
I'm the same. Like,
I'm standing there doing the splits.
I never thought. I
But
never,
honestly, I can see that the Arsenal leg press. See the plate if it's on the edge. Sometimes it's hard to grab the fucker before it comes off it.
Yeah.
And before you can it, the things will go away for your hands. Like
Aye,
they're
if
fucked.
you're no pain, because there was the other week actually, I was talking to somebody on a leg press, and I was just, and I got that like flashback. And I was like, oh, I need to pay attention while I'm doing this. Stop talking to me.
you see I like that Instagram page 2 buff for this.
I've not seen that.
I've not seen that either.
There's like a fucking get. So he's just like a powerlifter dude, and he does like commentary, a bit like Pat Dwyer, but he's a bit more like on the funny side rather than the satire. And there's a guy out in a fucking shed, and he's like, you know, the flipping the plate and catching it.
Oh,
Aye,
fuck.
aye.
25 kilo
I
plate.
think I've seen this boy.
It's the metal plate.
I've seen cunts doing that barefoot and everything. What are you doing, man?
Mikey, he flips it up and grabs the centre. You know, it's got the
Aye, the hole.
centre. Grabs the middle of the fucker in midair
What,
and
with his
holds it
fingertips.
with the fingertips.
That's fucking
I
mad.
was like, wow, man. And I've commented, I was like, this guy could grip sarcasm. That's how strong a grip that he's got. And then he flips it around and catches the other side. I was like, that is solid. And it's cool when you see these things. Like, you just think, that's fucking mega. But it must have been cold because the steam coming off this guy, wherever he was. Like, he's obviously putting in a workout, but the heat differential between the air and what's coming off him was fucking noticeable. And it was somebody says, that must just be the guy's aura for fucking catching this plate mid-air. Let's see if I can
Probably
find
just
it.
a panic in case he fucked it up, dropped it on his feet.
Aye.
They are fuckers, the clips like when she boys doing that. I'm fucking mental how they can do that too.
I'm fucking sure this is it here.
What the fuck?
That catching in the middle is just silly.
That's fucking class.
Aye. Fake weights.
there you go. That's it. Sorted. We just figured it out.
Fake weights. We'll stick that up. We'll send that into the chat for the we'll put this up so you can have
That's
a
the
look.
number one thing folk do when somebody does something good, eh?
Aye, fake weights.
Fake weights. Aye.
Fucking not done that.
Who was it Brad Castleberry?
Aye, he got that for
He
a
got
long,
outed
long
for that.
time.
He got outed for that.
was
though.
doing
Oh, someone actually
Oh,
busted
no,
it.
he
Aye.
was, aye.
That was well bad what he used to do.
Even now, though, when you go on any of his
Daft
things,
is-
someone just fake weights.
There's a problem with see these American gyms, like half of the videos, all the plates look like they're fake. And you can't actually tell.
They black diagonal looking
Aye,
like the
they just don't
hexagonal
look
ones.
real.
Aye.
But it's when you see them and it's like they've got some obscene weight and the bars
You
don't even
can.
bend. You're
You
like,
just
mate, the
can.
fucking bar's not
I
bending here.
know.
Like, what?
It doesn't take a lot of weight, especially if
No.
it's calibrated plates, because they're thin. It doesn't, like, and the bar starts bending quite fucking quick. Like,
What do you think? Maybe like 160? The bar starts to bend, 160 kilos, maybe a bit more.
That's it.
I think you're over 200 till it starts bending.
No,
Like,
I've seen
No,
it bend
four
at 180.
plates aside.
Aye, 4 plates.
You're
I've seen it.
bending the bar a bit. Like
I've had 4
Aye.
plates. I've had
Yeah.
4 plates aside on. You know
Defo.
where you feel it's bent, like it's like the
aye, when
seagulls
it's on
wings,
you and you can feel the fucking.
and you can feel it down at each end. You're like, this thing's fucking
6 on
flexing.
it, there's a big bend.
It's going to depend on the bar.
I know,
as
I've
well,
never got to
because
6. I've never
Some
got
bars
some bars are
actually have a whip
solid.
in them.
Aye.
Some bars are meant to have a whip in them.
Like
so
in the
they'll
skinnier
bend
ones at
earlier.
Flex, they've been painted green and that.
Aye.
They'll bend quite easy, I
They
think.
bend
But
easy.
can they big, thick, fucking gnarly strength ones? I used to struggle to bend
No,
the
you
ones. Like.
got to put a good bit of weight on there.
That was another one that Dell pulled out the bag. He's like, watch this, and it was. I was like, what the fuck is he doing with the bench? and it was like rather than racking all the plates on, it was right. There was a 20 on, then a bunch of 10s, then a 20 on the end. So like the thing was way out at the end. And I'm thinking, but it's the fucking same weight.
Then I drops it.
And I was like, "Whoa, man, you unrack this thing." And I'm like, "This thing feels fucking really
Oh,
heavy."
Because it's spread
And
it
it's
further.
because
It's
it was the
weird,
weight
isn't
was
it?
pushed right out the side, and it was even just the sort of trying to balance it, like your normal, like my normal internal gyro was going, "There's something fucking off here." So it's all the weird like cool things that you can do to just get that wee bit extra out. You wouldn't think about it. I thought it was quite a cool idea, but
I'm in agreement with him now though. Like it's good doing heavy shit, but it's starting to catch up with me now. Like
It just starts to hurt after a while.
I've been fucking telling you. It took you tearing starting to listen to me.
aye, fuck that.
aye. Well, it's not like I'm with you. Like I'm all for pushing big heavy weights, but
It's just that
it
split
can't-
second because I did something went twang in my chest 2 weeks ago, and I
Aye,
was
you
like, if
just
that was
know.
any worse, like what? I was like, "Can what? Fuck this."
It's that tightrope where you want to push it as much as you can, but no injure yourself.
Goes through my head is like, so now you're going to need surgery. Now you're going to need time off. Now you're going to need recovery time. Now
And
you've
then-
got
and
a
then-
year.
then the last year's
Now you're doing a
wasted,
year
you know what I mean?
because you've fucking pinged something in your chest. It's like, fuck this. It's too much.
And then
There's
you've got
too
playing
much
catch back up to
risk,
try and
no
fucking
reward
fix it.
in that sense. It's no, at the age I'm at now, I'm going to seriously start thinking about no lifting stupid heavy.
The thing is, it's such a short fucking window to get it done, and you don't want to have that like.
Once you've got it
downtime.
done, though, you're just thinking probably like, fucking, it's a nightmare now.
Yeah.
I've got to get back to fucking basics.
How's your injuries been, Adam? Touch wood.
Pretty. I've got a sore fucking elbow at the moment, but other than that, touch wood, it's been probably the best I've felt in a cruise phase. Normally 6 weeks I'm begging to get put back on gear because looking at a dumbbell makes me feel like tearing something. So I think the high volume approach and changing my approach to training has definitely helped.
What's your plans with competing? Are you going to fucking mix it up?
Not a clue at this point.
Well,
The
not
clock-
this year anyway, because
No.
the shows are just about finished.
Games are bogey this year.
But this year?
I think
no,
because my health phase took a wee bit longer than we'd planned, and
Yeah.
it just kind of, and then the weight's been a bit stubborn coming off initially, and it's just,
How much you lost so far?
it's not a lot.
No.
how long you been doing it?
I don't even know. I'm not really sure.
Been a bit, to be fair. I think
Is it slow coming off?
It was a pain in the cunt. Like last time it was fucking rapid. This time it's been a bit fucking stubborn.
we had a few
it's-
weeks where he kind of stalled, but I think the thing with Mikey is that he's maybe just somebody that's going to have to diet on fuck all food and lots of cardio.
Really?
Like
That's
a
what happened
female.
last year, and it did work ultimately. And this time, because
You
he's
been rattling the fucking dominoes again, you lying cunt.
Actually, rattling a dominoes got
What?
his weight moving a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, did it?
Well, I was like, "Oh, I'm cutting, I'm going to commit to this, and I didn't hear any off plans, and I wasn't fucking, and then I was like, and I got annoyed with it, and I was like, fucking, what is the point? I was like, can I hear off plan tonight? He's like, I crack on. And then that week I was doing nearly 3 kilos.
It's amazing. How it works.
So,
like I had an off plan, my first.
and then at the
off-plan
weekend, then he
woke
was like, right, have another Domino's. I'm like, fucking,
Do it
tell me
again.
twice.
up- was that you?
It's
You were
mental when that happens. I've never been like met against that kind of thing, but like, did you think like you're literally not doing anything wrong, but your body's like, fuck you, we're not changing.
Fucking annoying.
But I've had that in a prep
Okay,
before
you've
as well.
had,
I remember with Brad when my weight wasn't moving. And I literally says to him, I was like, I'll just have a fucking cheat meal, see what happens. He's like, aye, do it. I had a fucking Indian ice cream and everything. Boom, started moving again.
Cheeky wee bay leaf.
I woke up the next day and was like, "What the fuck has happened to my body?" Like, it just seemed to like everything's. I don't know if I popped out, it sucked in, but it was like,
We're to see this
where the
week.
fuck did that come
It's a
from?
great feeling because it means it's just super responsive.
But do you not feel before it? Like I was like, man, I should just fucking no, don't
You
go
feel
in here.
guilty,
You're
you're
like, no, just it'll come good. You know,
Quite a
just see it through.
I didn't feel some weeks kind of like you feel like you've had I'm gonna be down this week. I didn't feel any different. I was just like, here we go. And I was like, oh, nice.
That is a telltale sign. Like, if you
And
didn't
that's
feel
important
different,
to
it
like
doesn't
see
come.
when you're having your pictures, your check-in pictures, you can compare because like see.
I
like,
think they all look the same. I didn't think I look any different. But obviously, I'm fucking.
that's how you need somebody to check them
I'm
because
like
they're a
fucking-
bit more fucking, you know.
Half the time I'm
Everyone
yelling
that
like,
more
fuck that
unbiased?
check.
says
and
It's
I'm-
fucking annoying. You're
know what I
like,
mean?
there's no
Fucking-
changes. Nothing's changed. Like the
You're
fucking
starting to
same.
zoom in and you're like, is that the fucking one before or
Have I
after?
fucking done something different?
I'm hoping it exists because obviously they put me on fucking cocodamol and codeine and fucking this and that. And so,
Do you know the word? Like, I don't know what you use, but see
Hopefully
when you
it's
start
fine.
to like feel like inflamed and watery, and you just look like you just look like soup.
That happened. I've never.
I look
That happened to me.
fucking
That prep
shite.
there, majorly. I was fucking struggling. It's never really happened to me like that before. But it's mental what you, in order to get past that, what you tail back on.
it's not
It can
too
just be
bad.
daft stuff. It's just you don't think, oh, I need to do as much cardio as possible, but it actually helps if you do less,
Mm.
which
Less
is a great
cardio.
feeling.
At a point, aye.
Aye.
At a point,
At a
you're
point.
just
Do you just
getting
do
too
cardio
fatigued.
through the year, or is it only when you're on prep?
I didn't really do much when I was bulking.
No,
My cardio at the moment is walking the dog in the morning. 20-minute
That's it.
walk. That's what Hilly's got my plan. 20-minute walk. So I just take the dog. It ends up being half an hour. But I've got no
When you're trying to
direct
get bigger
cardio.
though, cardio's kind of your fucking enemy.
It depends
Aye,
because
no,
obviously
but
it can help your
it's-
appetite
It's that
too.
fucking efficiency. You want to keep
Aye,
your
but some
system.
folk like fucking. I think you just said 10 minutes a day. to
It's
me
different
on the
body
bulk.
types. Like kind of like see folk that are
It was
going
made
to
just for health
get
purposes.
fatter quicker. Cardio is your best friend because you want to keep you don't want to get too fat on doing this shit anyway.
Help on your metabolism, keep
Yeah.
going to an extent as well. I think some sort of cardio should be in kind of all year round. I can get away with a walk
Aye.
being cardio for me. I've
You see
done
when you're doing
preps where all
prep,
I've
what
done
do
is
you-
walk.
Like when you're on prep, what's your cardio? Does it change? Is it still walking?
Usually bike. The last time I threw in stairs towards the end,
Did you think that was causing issues?
I felt like stairs caused me to lose leg volume.
Aye.
I don't think
It's
it's
an
ideal for somebody tall.
It's a nightmare because then someone seen that interview with Phil Heath and Jacob. Their secret was the fucking step mill apparently to how their legs looked like they looked.
I think for shorter guys, yeah, but I
You
think
grow legs on step mills.
I think for me,
Aye.
I noticed that I lost leg volume.
I think, but for a taller boy, like it is probably true. It'd be a fucking nightmare for you having that.
So it's a nightmare for a taller guy holding fullness, and I just
Aye.
think the Stairmaster takes the fullness for your legs.
Being your legs so stretched as well, the last thing you want to do is overwork them on that fucking cardio.
I do
'Cause
completely
it is
get that.
hard, man. The Stairmasters.
So that's horrible.
It's hard.
I
Your back,
actually
like,
quite liked it.
If
Yeah.
I go on it, I'm pumped after.
Oh, your legs
seconds.
are on
I'm just
fire.
Like, this
like
is
you're
going to be
fucking
fucking.
food.
I get
hard.
bored shitless sitting on a bike.
I just
It
put the telly
feels-
on.
Mate, I'll put Netflix on the iPad and it doesn't do it for me.
I don't know. I need
No.
to tell you what. I need to be interested in what I'm watching. Do you know what I mean?
I
If it's
feel
just
like I can't concentrate on that while
That's my
cycling,
problem.
and I'm just like, this is pointless now, and then I'll just.
the only thing I need, I can like if I'm at this level with this cadence, I know where my heart rate will roughly be,
Mm.
so I can then just as long as I keep an eye on that number. If it's in the 80 to 85, I
Right.
can I'm going to be in between 130 and 150.
For the cadence.
I think it's the cadence.
RPM.
Yeah.
Aye.
If I'm at level 12, so if I do level 12 for the first 10 minutes and go down to 11 and go down to 10,
What's the longest you've done?
an hour. But at the minute, I'm only on 40 minutes.
What about you? What's the longest you've done?
I never.
Aye.
But we're no cycle champs like you.
No, I was just wondering. Like, I just see when you're talking about the boredom. I've done 7.5 hours.
Fuck
No,
off.
Aye.
fuck that.
That's
I-
rough.
Actually,
What?
I did, guys. I'll tell you how.
Out and about or on?
No,
Just
like
sitting on a stationary.
stationary bike.
That.
Like I'd done it for charity. Like, it was motor
That's a
neurons
fucker.
disease, and it was like they were doing the ride the distance Mark Beaumont Road, and the whole idea was you would donate your miles. So it's like, look,
I
well,
get taking it against other folk though, wouldn't I?
aye, but so the
that
idea
keeps
is
you going.
you were looking to hit a target, and the difference between riding a bike outside and riding a bike inside is worlds apart. And it
At
was
least
like,
outside you've got
aye,
different
changes
stuff.
scenery,
I just like
fucking
it for
up, down.
like it's a sheer object just to like get on it, get the fuck out of the way, and then think about it for the rest of the day.
Aye.
I don't mind the bike. It's when you're really lean and the seat becomes fucking uncomfy because you've no fat on your arse anymore.
You always morning cardio, aye. You just agree with
I
that.
like to get out the road.
I like to get out the road
Same.
too. First
As
thing of
long-
the day before I eat.
I didn't mind doing it at night. I would always kind of had to, I would do it, but aye, get
I
the
need
fuck
to
out of
for
the
my
way.
job though. If I don't do my cardio, the clean fucks me up. Whereas if I
Yeah.
do at least the 30 minutes,
But you clean in cardio.
clean straight on the bike,
Aye.
and then I'm fine for going to work. If I
Aye.
don't do the cardio,
Do you think psychologically it sets you up better for the day that you're just ticking it off and getting out of the way?
I think so.
I think you get a psychological win where you're like, right, that's it out of the way, that's done. It's
But
a
it's
good,
like anything. I feel like anyway. See, if you just get all your shit done before you get out the fucking door, you feel 10 times better. Instead
The
of being,
only thing, like
dragging
the day
ass.
I've got 10 minutes I need to do later, because I didn't have 40 minutes this morning, only half an hour. So I'll just, but doing 10 minutes, it's fucking a piece of piss. Do you know what I mean? It's whatever. I'd rather do the 40 and food, because I
what
feel
fucking,
like,
so there's a good one that, like, it's not in the chat box because the fucking, I'm peak questioning here. Like, what tips would you have for people that are thinking about, like, going on a prep, and what should they expect and how to defeat the fucking inner bitch? Because they're going to get these things popping up.
I guess it's just fucking
So
willpower.
I think
It's
getting
just-
it done in the morning's a really
it's
good
that
one.
we,
Like, fucking chalk a win up early,
Aye,
get a
but
win in the
depends.
bag early.
See an hour in the morning. That's a pain. If I go up to an hour, I'll do 40 and 20 or half and half. I'm not doing the full hour in the morning, because then I'm going to have to get up ridiculously early to box off an entire hour.
It's like one of the
With
things that should be
everything else I need to do in the morning.
non-negotiable. Like that's the thing with this prep and bodybuilding. Like
I think faster cardio feels better too.
it's a non-negotiable thing, because if you didn't do it, you're not fucking doing it right. Like if you can still go to the gym and you've no trained as good as you should have and all that. That's on you. You're still training essentially, but you need to get on that bike to burn fat. Like it's just one of these things.
That
You
new
should-
that new terminalist dark fucking wolf or whatever it is, that's getting me through my morning cardio now. That's fucking good. You're blinking 40 minutes is past.
It's like I totally get it, because I mean that, like, I'm a fucking avid cyclist, and I got on, there was a couple of Sundays ago that I couldn't get out, and I got on the bike, and like just what you're talking about, you don't want to do it. For the minute I clipped into that pedal to the minute
I
I
don't-
never wanted it.
I don't-
Many times I've jumped on a bike and I'm like,
I
but
like
see,
it.
if I've got an end goal,
Yep.
I'll fucking do it every fucking day.
I feel better for it. Kind of like you get off and you fucking.
I felt shite for the full 70 minutes. I was like, I'm not happy about this at all.
I don't mind it. Like, I enjoy it. I feel fucking.
Feel good after it.
Aye.
You see, when you get it complete, you feel
Would you
happy.
do it?
You're like,
Would you do it off season?
Eh?
Like off season? Do you
Would
do it?
I?
Or do you?
If I was told to, I would do it. Aye.
tell him.
I missed it.
To be fair, when I had you were doing more than I tell you to at the start anyway, on the bike.
Aye, because you told me to do 10 minutes.
I mean, I'm sure you were doing half an hour or so.
Fucking, and you're like, bring it down.
What were you doing?
I was just like, sorry.
But that's what I was doing anyway, Ken, because obviously I came when previously with GABA, I was doing an hour odds and that, so doing half an hour was sound, That was just no bother. And you feel like you're all set up for the day and it gets your fucking system moving.
Do you not feel like you need a target to aim it? Like, you seem a bit fucking aimless.
Well, if it's half an hour, that's your target.
No, I'm talking about the overall thing you're aiming
Not
at.
what
you
you're
can't-
doing it for.
Like,
So
the-
Well,
the-
aye, you're fucking, you're either going up or down. There's always a goal.
no, I'm
when-
talking about like you getting on stage.
Uh-huh.
So like you need to be like, right, I'm fucking going for this.
what you're saying
Aye.
is like, see, when you're doing it off season, it feels pointless because you're just like, I'm just doing this for the sake
I
of it.
didn't like having to stop it. Ken, I doing, like, I felt like it set me up for the day. Ken, it was like having a fucking morning coffee, if you like, but I don't have a coffee in the morning.
Is
but
this
that's the
cardio
closest.
you're talking
I
about?
get what
Aye.
you're saying
Aye.
with that.
We are still talking about cardio.
It wakes you up, Ken,
Aye,
jumping
yeah.
on that
I think so.
fucking bike.
Aye.
You're still on the bike, like, unless you do something else.
But like I say, once the climb goes in, I have to do it for work. I have to. There's no, which is good because then I do it. Ken, I can't like, I can't be fucked this morning. Like the day after
How
legs,
much clean are you on?
just 40 milligrams. It's
Aye.
fucking nothing.
I seen the cardio said there's 60
They 20
milligram ones. I'm
milligram
like, fucking
tablets,
hell,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, just two.
Right, I know shit.
No, I've got 40
That's
milligrams.
my
Obvious.
crack.
Is it
Aye.
They're strong.
60
Feel
milligrams?
strong.
Well, I know about
I
it.
think
Took
they're
one,
manageable.
so
Sometimes
I'm
they're
not
not as
touching
strong
that
as
shit
sometimes
again.
that is.
I use the
Yes,
Delphi
I feel
ones
like
and I
I
think they're
was
solid.
Strong,
I think they're great. I know what I don't feel like some I've had before. Like back in the day, I had Malayan Tiger ones, and I felt like I just took a fucking gram of speed. And you don't.
You
I
probably
feel,
Probably
did.
did.
Well,
You got any of them left?
no, I set them on fire and buried the ashes, lad. These were bad. But Ken, I don't want to be all anxious and fucking panicky. I don't like that. I just want the client to do its fucking job in the background. I don't want to be on fucking all hyped up. Fucking don't like it.
That's a horrible feeling when you get a heavy one. Like
That's Megan.
the ones I've done all recently have all been not too bad, but there's been like ones in the past that I was like,
I just want clean.
this isn't a good feeling.
don't
Did you
want
ever
other
years
shit.
ago see the ones that were in like a blue silver packet? It was silver and it was blue, and they were notorious. They came in like the silver sachet.
Mm.
He's made Effie's back in the day.
Oh, I loved Effie's, man. I loved Effie's.
They were
Fuck me,
great.
man. What a dunt.
Are they still a hang?
Mate, I miss them.
No, gone.
I don't miss anything. I miss everything.
Estrogen's
think
the one
there
you
are-
took before you would train.
Aye.
I think it's
Did
like
you not
a,
try
it was like
a
alt
class
malt.
A now, is it? No, and
It's an amphetamine, aye, absolutely.
They'll
Did you not-
touch it anymore.
Did you not
That's
give
why
that a try one training session?
I
You
tried
said
the
it was shite.
injectable F at one point.
Oh, fuck.
You said it was shite though, eh?
I don't know if it was
No,
good.
it wasn't
'cause
no.
I've had back in the day. I had these fucking ephedrine tablets. They were like fucking.
We used to
something
crush
else.
them and mix them with
Oh
cocaine.
my God,
It's
man.
fucking wild, lad.
See me take a fucking
That's
can
That's
of...
like-
bad.
I know, we didn't know what we were doing. though. We were-
How much do you take?
No, we used to crush them and mix them with Chang.
What?
And one of our pals' dads who was into that world, he went fucking through us. He's like, you're mixing two fucking amphetamines. You didn't care what that's going to do to you. I was outside my pal's bit one night about 1 o'clock in the morning, nearly naked in the rain, trying to cool down. Fucking my
That's
body
insane
temperature was.
mixing, eh? To like
When you're
fucking
18, though, that's a good idea.
up for fucking
Like,
2
that
weeks.
gives you a done. That
can't.
gives you a done.
Hey, this is also not
Really good
medical advice. Don't fucking
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
do
that.
that. Terrible idea.
The ephedrine, the
Used to get the EPH, kind of caffeine
Aye,
and ephedrine
EPH
and aspirin
25.
and all that shit. And that
Ephedrine-
was fucking-
ephedrine cas-
Wasn't the same though.
No,
there was
no.
like a pre-07 version, which was fucking peak.
That was over the counter to that fucking stuff, huh?
Aye,
Was this still clean?
EPH,
No,
you got plus
ephedrine.
30, plus 40.
Oh,
you got all
that
these-
stuff.
ephedrine, caffeine, and aspirin was a stack.
Aye.
So
Can never be good for you, like.
Well,
That's
that's the
fucking
thing. Like,
mental.
see if you were taking, if you take aspirin, it doubles the effect of some particular things. Like there's antibiotics that you can, if you take aspirin with them, they massively increase these.
Surely that's just because the blood thins, it'll get around your system faster or some shit, no? Maybe?
Are you clearing your
Makes
immune
sense,
system
aye.
off?
The
quicker
fuck
route?
it, the ephedrine. I got ephedrine from Canada.
Used to get bin bags and
Wow,
stuff.
man.
Fucking
They
unbelievable.
actually felt like fucking angels.
How long
that
does that
came
even
down.
last for?
Just
I've
blew.
never
They were
actually
just
done it.
they were just blowing in my ears. The angels like, I was like,
What
what
the
love this, man. I love this.
I kicked the arse at them. Like, I mind one time I was fucking rattling loads of them, and my body didn't come what was happening. It was like December. I was in the sauna freezing and outside in the cold sweating. I'm like, my body's fried. I
What?
need to take a chill on these.
I was training with Big Paul and I went to, we were training, it was fucking, do you know when you get somebody, his logic was just like, if 2 is good, then 12 will be really good. Like that was his logic. So there was these weird fucking like, just pre-workout kind of, probably just loads of caffeine in them.
What were the ones called? Oh, they got banned.
What?
I can't mind them now.
Jack 3D.
Yep.
Jack 3D. Did I ever tell you about what I've done to my right ball?
What?
The original Jack
Just
3D.
the right one.
Just the right one. This is what fucked me up, because if it was both balls, they'd been like fine. So I got the Jack 3D, fucking took the scoops, and it must have been the one that was banned. So for
I
anybody
avoided
who
that.
don't know about Jack 3D, there was Jack 3D came out, and then it was whatever they put in it was a fucking banned substance. So loads of athletes got pulled for it
Aye.
that were getting drug tested. They're like, well, I've been taken. They traced it back. It was in Jack 3D.
That was how long ago was that? That was even
2010s, early
Aye,
2010s.
forward smashing that.
So I was fucking like, right, I'm getting hearing great things about it. And then there was a post version which just
Which
fizzled
like-
out, just killed Jack 3D.
I mean,
So everybody goes, like, I'm going on about ephedrine, the Jack 3D crew going about this Jack 3D.
You seen these things? Lad was talking to me in the gym about them today. It's like super lean blend. It's like oxys,
Aye, what
debone,
the
methylated tren, and fucking
that's a
stuff.
lot. That's a fucking cocktail. That like
They're like blend
How's that?
pills.
How the
Fuck,
fuck?
I've never.
Nikon's doing that.
Anavar, Winstrol,
Oxys and
one
methylated
tab?
something or other.
methyl train, and
What?
methyl test.
Somebody needs to go to the lab with that.
Aye,
like.
somebody,
They'll fucking blow your tits off.
how to melt your liver
Apparently,
in 10 days.
aye.
Alive.
Somebody's like in
He's
a
been
lab.
held to 30 days.
Cheers for
Aye.
fucking interrupting me while I was telling a story.
Fucking-
Straight
And
in
that
there.
just came through the phone because the boys like, I'll send you a picture later, and it just appeared there, and I
That's
forgot
some
about it.
Heavy
You'll
shit.
you'd
Like,
handle that for all the stuff you're talking about.
Easy. But as long as my
Can we
right
get your
ball,
pack?
I'll just check my fucking
That's
right
what
ball
you-
could
that's
handle
what
it.
you done
That's
know.
the go-to standard. If I do anything, as long as my ball doesn't hurt, I'm good. So this Jack 3D, I took a fucking scoop of it. It was like, and you know the feeling, it was like, you know, somebody tapped you in the balls. And you're like, oh, that was like, I took the Jack 3D about 15 minutes later. I'm like, my fucking nuts killing me. And you know where you move, and I had went, it's just the right ball. It was just the right one. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'd not connected at the time that it was a Jack 3D. So fucking next night, getting ready for the
Same
gym,
thing.
I'll get the Jack 3D, fucking scoops it in. like boom, like getting ready, the tunes on, and then like my fucking boss sore again, and then I'm trying to racking my brain. What the fuck is this? What have I done? I'm like, boxers are different. Like no, like you're running through the checklist of what could be causing this. And like, the only thing's the same as that fucking Jack 3D.
It's quite good you can do that. I've done that a few times too. And you're like, what have I done different?
Aye.
Oh fuck.
And it dawned on me, guys. It was like, this motherfucker. So I'm on the phone to like the boys. Mate, you fucking tried this Jack 3D?
How's your boss?
I'm like, any ball of your nuts? They're like, what? And I'm like, explaining the story. It was like, you're not going to believe this. This is what's happened. And there was one guy who was like, nah, can't be the case. I'm like, here, fucking have it. You can take the thing. I'm not using it again. But it was a very good fucking pre-workout. Just
Did you not get us the right ball?
I didn't ask. It was fucking. It was the park shit. I'm not interested. Like, it's
Yeah,
yours.
take it.
It's free to get home. But Big Paul came in and we were training at DW up at the fort. He's fucking got the wacky fucking pre-workout stuff. I've got ephedrine. I'm like, Paul, I'm taking ephedrine. If you want to take it, he's like, you got ephedrine? I'm like, there you go. So he gobs the ephedrine and the fucking capsules, because if two's good, then so's 12. So I goes into the locker room, gets changes, like, I'll get you in there. I was like, shit, I fucking forgot my t-shirt. I'll run up the stairs to the store up above. I'll just fucking go and buy a top. This is, I forgot my top. So I goes up, gets the t-shirt, comes back down the stairs to the gym, fires the bag in. It couldn't be any more than 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes at a push. Comes in and he's at the tricep pull down. And I mean, the sweat is lashing off him. And he's like, fucking hell. He's like, man, I don't know if it's the ephedrine or they fucking red things, he says, but I am pumped up to fuck. I'm like, how many sets you done? And he's like, I've just been in getting a fucking pump. And you know, when he's obviously just, it's caught him really good. And he's just like, the triceps are pumped up. He just,
There must have been some crash with that. Fucking hell, man.
Well, you know, that's the trade-off, is what goes up needs to come down.
Right down.
But we weren't worried about it at that point. It was all about the tricep gains.
They were fucking cheap too, effies, like, they're fucking pennies.
But that was the thing, is like, people would come out and say, oh, this is, I can get you like a fucking bajillion ephedrine.
Aye.
And they were shite. They were just, I'm like, what these aren't doing anything.
Well, I never got shite ones, like, they were always good.
If it
That
was
always
Peter-
happens.
I
You
can
get-
tons of
you
bugs
get-
I used to rattle them for
goes
cleaning
so
the house
long
and that.
until it just starts getting shite. It's always the same.
I remember somebody was like, after they were really difficult to get, somebody was like, oh, I can get you real ephedrine. Opened the fucking tub, they were yellow. I'm like,
Nah.
I remember they ones, they were shite.
They were shite,
Aye,
you know what I
they
mean?
were shite. I don't actually,
That's
now
like,
you
mate,
say it, aye,
When was
fucking
the
tiny
year of the
little yellow
estrogen? I didn't
discs.
mind.
do you-
I had it
guys, you know what it's like?
Green
It's like,
label, I'm sure,
see,
too.
see if you've taken tests, you know that you've got tests in your system.
Aye.
Right, and ephedrine's the same. You fucking know. 10 minutes.
You know very
The
quickly.
euphoria is lifting through you. You go, motherfucker, I'm in. We are plugged
They
in.
sound ideal for prep, like.
Oh,
The
imagine.
only time I have ever trained twice in the same day is because I took ephedrine.
Fucking
I
hell.
fucking went back to the gym and I trained again. No joke.
When
It
was
fucking-
that? I haven't fucking.
back
I
in
missed
the-
this. Sorry.
I mind the
Back
same.
in
I
the
used to see
Apple
on the
days,
bottle
mate.
about
Was it?
euphoria. It kind of, they would warn you
Aye.
for that.
There was a warning on the bottle that you will feel euphoria. I remember thinking to myself, I was like, I gave it to my sister. My sister, she'd fucking partied. There was very few drugs that she hadn't taken. And
Aye.
I remember we're going to a flat, and she's like, oh, I'm fucking tired. I says, well, take some of them. Fuck me, she wouldn't shut up. I'm like, and she just started cleaning the flat. She's like, what the fuck are they?
How
She's
much
like,
did you experiment? Were you taking them in the morning and that?
You take. I
Body
used to,
weight,
I
you
used
take
to
them
take
3 times a day.
Like when I was taking 8, I took 4 in the morning, 2 early afternoon.
4
2
in the
later on.
morning.
Aye.
Come on, what were you doing?
Well, I was just working and training. wasn't
you can get the 8 milligram ones. So, like in Canada, they sell the 8 milligram ones, so you can get genuine ephedrine. But like, so the very start dose was 30 milligrams. So you need to take 5 of them, like 5 of the wee ones, to get
Right.
what one would have been. Like an EPH 30 would be 5 of the wee tablets. So you take them, and you
Were
fucking.
there heavy
know.
crashes on them then? Or,
No.
you know, not.
If you
Yeah,
crank
it's-
if you
it's
crank the
sometimes, not
caffeine,
always.
if you crank the caffeine, it would give you a bit of a crash.
How
If you-
they went fucking extinct?
because
It's an amphetamine.
see when
Class A, mate.
when they were
Class A,
making
yeah.
fucking.
so when they're making crystal meth, that one of the like ingredients that they use for crystal meth was ephedrine.
Right.
Like you ever see Breaking Bad, and they
Yes.
were going into the pharmacy and just
Aye, aye.
buying all the fucking cold medicine.
Aye.
Well, it was the ephedrine. So ephedrine's in
Yeah,
cold
yeah.
medicines. It's a nasal decongestant, but it's got like the thermogenic effect that raises your metabolism and you get one hell of a fucking euphoric lift off it.
I used to get bin bags for China, lad, and they was fucking great. Thousands of them for like fucking a $5
Peanuts.
boss.
Well, like it's like you know, you get like these guys that were
That's
in
me,
the,
I never got
in
to
the
do- I've
90s
never
rave
done.
scene,
I've never done them,
and they talked about
Ephedrine.
like the eckies that were a fiver, and it was just the most blessed part of the world. Well,
Aye.
there's a fucking ephedrine section of this story where it's like, my God, man, you could just get these things. And they're
Sounds just like
incredible.
a good extreme coffee.
That's what it was like. It just feels like
Cunts are just
like a right good coffee for 4 hours.
Fucking hell.
I loved them, man. I had no bother with them. I think the best way to avoid the crash is just take another batch. Like that, you know.
Aye, didn't he stop?
Just time it. You're like 4 hours. Right? I know I need to walk.
When
Nice to be top
When
up.
you
When I
log
need to
back in.
sleep. Aye, sound.
I never had ball sleeping on, to be fair.
No,
Nah, yeah, she's,
Should have
it was
taken the
it was
in the
very
morning.
clean, guys. It was not like there was never any like you know. I've had worse
that's
effects.
one I've never heard.
See, if you take too much
how-
caffeine and you get
well-
that right anxious, horrible, fucking itchy feeling,
Rattling internally.
dead
Chris,
anxious.
you've experimented with that many fucking pre-workouts. There's been some that have left you in the fucking ground like.
Aye. You're just in the
fuck.
gutter with them.
Don't
With
touch
the-
them.
like that's why
Horrible,
I like
maybe,
ephedrine. I was like, no,
Laugh at me.
give me the minimum caffeine that I need, and this ephedrine. It was just a clean sort
Now
of
you ken what was
clean.
happening and how good it was.
It was nice. So it was definitely that's the fucking glory days, man. I'm reminisce.
That was so long ago now.
Aye.
Like
So,
early-
like,
early-
did-
like early
how did
90s,
you
huh?
get hold of them if it was post 06?
I can't even remember, but it was. I'm trying to think when it would have been, but it was definitely back when I was training out of raffle.
Who'd you got them off of?
I can't even remember who I got them off of. It's that long ago, mate.
I was too much. I was still being a good boy then, eh?
No, you were doing party drugs and
I was
a
doing
t-shirt pump instead.
Aye, I wasn't full blown yet. I didn't think what was
Friday
then.
night glamour pump.
I was still.
I can't even remember what I was. I might have been. That's been a good 10 years ago plus.
Aye,
didn't think-
if
I might
it
have
was
been- I
raffle,
might have
it
been
was
on my first
fucking a
prep.
while ago.
Might have been in my first prep. 'Cause I'd fucking
I'll get you some
train
guys
back
and you
there
can try them.
then as
You'll
well.
love them, mate.
There'll be still some somewhere. Some cunt will.
You can get them. You can pay.
Yeah,
them.
100%. Fucking anything. Truly,
It's
eh?
finding somebody that's willing to get you them because I got asked a few weeks ago. Somebody asked me and I asked,
Well, actually, you get ephedrine.
"Can you get?" And I'm sure it was injectable ephedrine. So I asked the boy,
Fuck's
and the
asking
text
you
I got back was just, "Are you fucking mental?" And I was like, "How? We're a fucking class A now, you dick." Six sound.
Aye, it doesn't like they've just decided that. Ken, before they were still a class A, they'd just fucking tell you.
You can get them, but they're like to get legitimate real ones. Like
Difficult.
No, it's not. It's expensive.
Oh,
Aye. So like what somebody would expect to pay 30 quid for, you're probably paying 120. But for 120 quid, you're getting legitimate, real
Aye.
pharmaceutical, measured, properly fucking sourced.
you're making it
lift
sound
off.
like fucking hang out of Limitless. Ken, what I mean?
It's no far off it. to be fair.
Fucking, well, there is a limit to it,
Unlocks
4
your
hours.
potential.
Aye, well, aye.
Yeah, they run out after 4 hours.
Well, that's what you did. They consistently take them.
Aye. They were good. They were fucking good.
Yeah.
That's almost mind when we had those ADHD tablets. on
Yes,
prep.
that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh,
the
you're
way
on
they're
that
talking
Adderall
about
or
it.
whatever it was.
I don't know
see
what
when-
it was.
See when we
but
were on
Good
prep,
focus
fucking
though.
magic.
when we were
Aye.
deep in prep, we were fucking.
They were
It was like
better
a
than them.
hard prep.
I've tried them.
That's
they're
what the
better than
American
them.
school bands are on for study.
Well, we were
I'm
like
taking that
zombies
shit.
at one point, eh? And we had got a shot of the ones he's on about. You got everything done in an hour.
It took away your hunger as
Everything.
well. Like you weren't
You're
thinking about
hoovering,
food.
you're washing, your car
Did you not
washed.
feel really dry?
everything.
Like you were like cotton fucking mouth. You were that dried out that you could not
But
get.
you weren't thinking about drinking. You were thinking about getting shit done.
Aye.
So you were doing.
was that
mental.
was top priority?
It was, I just remember how difficult some days when that thing made you think, right, well,
Aye, it just focuses you.
aye, exactly
sound.
that, hyper
Good
focus.
stuff. It would have been Adderall.
It definitely was. along the
Every
lines.
American fucking high school and uni have problems with students taking that for focusing and studying and shit. It's get Adderall
There's
with
been
their
problems.
eyeballs.
It was fucking good if you ask me.
Oh, it's great. You just get all these young bairns addicted to it.
I think that's the thing, if it's no, well,
Is it
when we were
Adderall?
using
Or am I
it
making that up?
once in a blue moon, well, we only used it that once.
Aye, well, it's
And the
it
full
isn't
effects
easy
of
to
it,
get,
obviously, are
so
fucking.
a limited supply because some.
They're all amphetamine based, all of them. So
Oh, aye, Adderall isn't amphetamine actually. I just checked it.
is it no Ritalin?
Ritalin, aye.
Ritalin.
Oh, is it Ritalin you were taking?
I don't.
No, that's it. I can't actually remember the name of it, but it was
no,
all
I don't
it
know
was,
if we ever found out the name.
it was all along these lines of what these things.
It was
do for
basically
you.
somebody's daughter's fucking
Aye.
ADHD
And it did. They give you
medication.
that super hyper
Just give
focus
it to us.
and a good amount of energy for.
I might know
Half
about
a day.
Adderall then because they wouldn't give that out in this country.
It was given out in this country, aye, to somebody's daughter. I can't. I remember
Ritalin
we
sounds
looked
a
into
bit
getting
right.
Marriott and you couldn't get it.
and then everyone talks about, and then that whole thing where that came about, what's it called? The other stuff.
Modafinil.
Yes.
I think that's shite.
Yes.
Either that or I've never had any decent
I
stuff.
didn't think that's ever
I had pharmaceutical stuff, didn't do
made
it.
a massive difference.
The
But
only thing I noticed was I took it, I got maybe the slightest bit up and a massive crash.
No,
massive. I
they
mind that
do
one day as
Adderall and
well.
Ritalin in this country.
I didn't get in for it at all.
I
Would there be
that's
something
what,
else
but it was
along-
maybe
along
a fucking
that- like,
placebo.
is there another thing?
Tiny
Yeah,
as
you
that,
get
and
Adderall,
then it boom to the floor.
Dexedrine.
So it could have been something like, because
It's
it
a
wasn't like the
Dexedrine
normal
one.
names. Like, we would have remembered if
If it was
Adderall,
Adderall or
we would
Ritalin, I
have
would remember. Aye. But I remember that
It was something different. It was a different name.
It was something different. Never heard it and tried to get more, couldn't get it.
Fucking
But it was
sounded
good.
exactly what
It
like you're
was
talking
good.
about. Like what it made you feel.
No, the ephedrine is better.
No, I can imagine.
That's
Aye, the
what
ephedrine
it
is better. The stuff
is.
that I had
The
was better
ephedrine's
than
more
that.
euphoric. Like the feeling you get.
Ah, you feel
more-
good.
You
Like you're
feel
happy.
so good.
I wonder what a cut
It's-
would be like
it's
if
like
you
an
stacked
Ecki.
Effies and
It
cleaned
sounds
it
like
in
that.
It's like an Ecki. It's like an energized
Because-
Ecki. That's
about
what it is.
Ibiza.
It does. Like you can take the. They given the choice like good clean ephedrine or an Ecki. I mean that's a hard choice.
Aye.
I mean you probably want to do one and the other. I mean, if you want to be
I've
be
done
practical
both.
about the whole thing. if you want to hedge your bets, it's probably again no medical advice. You know,
No.
entertainment purposes only.
Yep.
I didn't do any of this stuff.
No, I don't do any of this reckless
Didn't do any
stuff.
of this shit.
Let's see if there was anything else that was worth chatting about. Good time you good for Mike at 10:30?
10:30, then I
Right,
can get
okay,
home for
so-
11 and get
Aye.
my drawing done for the morning.
Right, full of science lifters brackets shirt lifters who don't train legs. Don't know what that
Is
means.
that a comment or a question? Or
I think that's just somebody venting.
good job.
Thank you, but there's no question there. I mean, if we were to try and make a question out of it, it would be, why the science-based lifters
Try.
not doing science-based legs? Why they're not
Oh,
training
right.
legs?
Aye.
I think they've got a lot of fucking problems, personally. Like, there was one I seen, I think I sent you it, didn't I? The fucking, I'll show you the video, because I was just like, mate, what are you doing, man? To buffer this. The guy, so for the listeners, this is a science-based lifter that's got cable crossover machine. The cables are attached by wrist straps to his wrist. He also has a bench that he's lying on, doing a dumbbell press whilst the wrist straps are attached to the cables, and also wrapped round the dumbbells or chains.
Instead of just getting heavier dumbbells.
Mental.
See, a lot of this shit, though, when I see this, I think, is that just clickbait?
It probably is just a wind up.
That's what I mean.
It's
Like,
some
who-
fucking effort for
That's,
clickbait,
that's
isn't it?
the thing
I
about
bet.
these,
Like,
these
why
days.
would you
can't
fucking do
tell if
that?
somebody's actually doing it or not, because they're all doing it for the fucking views.
Aye.
But to what end? I'm like, what
to get
fuck?
fucking
Just to-
comments.
just
Because
to
it
get
gets
goals.
traction. Look how
Aye.
much. Look how much.
Just to feel good.
They don't care if it's bad comments. They just like, oh, I've got fucking a
Like
million
you're saying,
views a day.
folk want controversy, so folk do stupid shit, so they get more interaction.
Aye, but to what end?
If
It's
you
like,
do,
see,
if you went in the gym and just started trying to do gym content, doing everything wrong, but trying to convince people you're doing
Aye,
it right,
so
just
true.
for views and that, your comment section would be fucking lit up.
It's like that.
see if you were
Aye.
going to go and do like, what do you think would be?
I
Like,
might
say
start doing
we
that
made
just
a
to test
fucking
the
pact.
waters.
See, we made a pact with like, hey boys, we're like for the month of fucking October, we're just going to go and get clickbait shit for the gym. What would be other than wearing defined shorts? We'll fucking skip that one. I don't know why it came to my mind. I'm sure I've seen it. Like a reel's coming to my mind. A guy in the shorts, and it was like close up his arse, and then you don't notice a guy until he starts walking. You're like, oh fuck.
I might actually do that for a wind up. Just started doing gym content, but actively doing everything.
But that's what somebody
fucking
somebody's
wrong.
purposely they start a video saying you'll never get a big chest with dumbbell pressing and barbell pressing.
Aye, but
This
they're
is what
built
you
like the
should.
side of a fiver.
This is what you should do, and every cunt's just going to go mental,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to like stay tuned in and be like, "Fuck this guy."
There's a lassie
And
that
he's-
What about
he
wee
must
guys
be
that go
taking
and
the
find
time.
their mirrors, like they're wee, and everybody knows they're wee, and they usually tuck compression tops into their tracky bottoms.
Aye.
You know the type I'm on about,
We've- I
right?
can
And then
see
they're
them.
under a mirror, and they've It's usually next to a urinal, which is
Some
weird.
cunt was going on about some cunt in Flex posing with fucking Spider-Man masks and shit on or something like that. I didn't
What?
fucking see it. Some cunt was going on about
I
it to
got
me.
sent this story about 3 times, and I don't know what it was about.
I never seen it.
Is it
Someone's
not?
just like, oh, you need a superhero mask to get in here now. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you don't see the story? Some cunt in the posing room with a Spider-Man mask on. I was like, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
But
I
I've
got
not seen the
sent
pictures.
that.
I seen it got posted there. I didn't care what it was about.
What the fuck is that?
I don't fucking know. I've not seen it. I didn't care anything about it.
West Lothian's got some fucking weird kinks, but even for West Lothian standard, that's different.
Who is it? Do you ken?
Aye, but I don't know his name. One of Kieran's clients, so it's that wee fucking weird. group of
Oh,
people.
right. So one of the young lads.
Aye.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know the context behind it. I just got sent it by about 3 different people.
Well, the guy wants to be Spider-Man and he's in the gym.
Maybe.
Like, it was Mark that came and says to me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So you know, see I'm posing with a fucking superhero
But
mask.
I've watched, I've seen
No?
Spider-Man, like never ever watched Spider-Man, thought, he needs to get fucking hench in the gym. That's a fucking weird
I
combo.
don't know if I'll still be able to. It's probably away. Because I think it was a story.
Oh, like someone's just shared the
It
story to
definitely-
you.
It
Yeah,
definitely was a
There's no
story.
screenshot of it or that.
I've not got a fucking signal in here to show you anyway.
No, not about that.
If I find it later, I'll send you it.
Aye, so Mikey, when are you competing?
Well, hopefully it'll be next year.
No, hopefully, it's just pussy talk for man.
Well, it all comes down to what everyone looks like, doesn't it? There's
You should know by now, you've been fucking
How
dicking
that?
around for
Nobody
ages.
knew. I'm still
Mate, you
a
know
fat
more
cunt,
about what
innit?
your fucking imaginary clock looks like than fucking what you're going to be looking like in 2036.
Oh, I'm not
You'll be able to
bothered with
figure
it.
out more when you're lean.
The what?
You'll be able to figure out when you're lean. You'll be able to see everything.
Well,
You've got.
they'll
It's
be
not
like,
caught.
How caught, yeah.
there's the bit.
It's
Delete
just
it.
that sort of
Delete.
bit.
No, I don't mean about my leg. I mean just in general. It'll still just hinge on the
Do you know how
surgeries.
you're dicking about? I get
But what?
that,
There's fuck all to do. Like if
Adam, you're his
we'll keep,
coach.
we'll
You're
keep
impartial.
dieting. I've got
Is he
my
fucking
holiday soon, so that'll be a nice wee diet break, and then we can jump back in after
Your
that.
decision-making
and push
privileges
through.
have been removed.
I'm making that. That's why I have a
is he
coach. I'm
dicking
making
about-
no decisions.
In what
I
sense?
get the
dicking
sense
about?
he's dicking about.
In what sense, though?
That he's aimlessly just making fucking racket about no getting anywhere and no doing anything really specific. Like to me, he's not got a specific aim. Right, I want
Well,
to
he
get.
does, because at the moment, he needed to diet anyway, so the conversation was, we'll diet you down to see
What the crack is?
what the surgery looks like.
Mhm.
And then,
Take it for there.
But he didn't get that big to hide what the surgery was. He was fucking not that far away.
No, but I need to pull everything in to see how it's looking.
This is fucking weak.
I need my stomach to go, oh, no fat on it. See how my six pack's looking.
Well, you
see
still
if the
gonna do that
scar's
then?
gonna. Huh?
Are you still going to do that?
Do what?
To that point where you can see if everything's sitting good.
Aye, I need to. Otherwise, what
So
am
you're
I
dieting
doing?
when you come back. For the
We'll need to keep dieting until I'm
Aye,
fucking
well,
in a
if he
decent
wants to
position.
see what it looks like lean,
right
then
sound.
I'll
I
need-
wasn't sure.
And what you
I
want to
wasn't
see
sure
what
you
it
were
looks
still
like for? Why not?
So I kind of competing's on the cards or no? I'm not going to go on stage if I look like a
Mate, there's
pound of
disabled
shite.
classes and all that are getting up there that are fucking blown to bits. You can't, and you're going, oh,
I
I'm not going to
could
compete.
do the disabled class.
I
To be
was
fair.
fucking
gonna
bet
I
you
could
could.
get away with that.
What I'm saying is,
There's
there's
a girl that does that.
Oh, does
For the
it?
same reason.
I don't even have an issue with that. Do you know what I mean?
you're soulless, you know. that?
Disabled's disabled. Do you know
You're
what I mean?
fucking soulless.
But it's not holding you back in a bodybuilding sense.
Were you
is it?
disabled?
If anything, that's helping you in a
Fucking
bodybuilding
acting like
sense.
a spastic.
What is my
Your
scar?
autism. No, your autism, I thought you were talking about.
All right.
Oh, no.
Page, yeah.
I was like, what's fucking disabled here?
Hey, but he's imaginary clot. He's fucking going to.
Well,
No, because I've got autism, I can enter the disabled
Aye,
category.
that's what I'm saying. There's a
Oh.
lassie that's doing that.
Huh?
Could be the #1 disabled bodybuilder in Scotland.
Fucking hell.
Because I'm classed as a disabled adult, you know.
I wouldn't say that's
Hey,
being disabled.
is that for
I
real?
would
Oh,
probably-
now I am a disabled
agree
adult
with it.
because
Yeah.
I'm
I I
autistic.
wouldn't
Yeah.
say that's a disabled.
I always thought it was.
Not all disabilities are visible, Gary.
I wouldn't say you're disabled.
I do get that, but
I don't like it. I don't like being classed as. I hate it.
No.
But you are so classed.
Do you just imagine people in the audience like? So we're bringing out our disabled athletes. Big Mikey looks like a fucking motorbike, fucking sit giant from
Like,
fucking Hell
what the
Angel.
fuck?
The fuck he is disabled.
Aye, well, this cunt's in the wrong lineup.
Aye.
But I could if I wanted to be that guy.
No, you need to go for it, man.
I want to. I do. But unless I'm going to be a contender, what's the fucking point? Do you know what I mean?
Just go
I'm
and
not-
go and do a show and then you'll find out.
I'm not making up
So what's the
numbers.
plans
I'm
then?
going to
Diet
fucking win
till
it.
Christmas?
Well, until he's happy with what he's looking at.
This is all really loose for me. I need a fucking boardroom discussion about this. I want a lot more fucking specifics than this. This is all loosey goosey.
Well, we thought we would be further
You
on
need
than
to
we
tighten
are.
up.
We did think we would be further on than we are.
What's this wee shite I'm hearing? Like, we pregnant? He should be further than us, and he's not been doing enough. So I'm hearing Mike.
I
Mike. He's not fucking done enough, and he should have been further on.
Abs back.
Why are you behind schedule?
Pass. I think the health phase ran on a bit because my blood pressure was through the fucking roof for ages, and then we decided it was fine because it was
Just hearing
nearly
loads of
moving
noise
much.
here. Why? Like, what's the truth?
You're asking, so noise is going to come out.
I want to get to the truth. There's something missing here.
Don't know. It was just a bit slow coming back off. Now it's moving. Hopefully it keeps fucking moving.
We getting the truth here, Adam?
He's right. It was slow and coming off.
Is it bad coaching? Is it a bad client?
Obviously not. I don't know, maybe.
So you want quick results, don't get in touch with Adam. That's what we can reduce to that.
I think Mikey's maybe, as I said earlier, just somebody that needs not a lot of food. And
It doesn't help that I'm getting
A lot
annoyed
of
with it
cardio.
too and getting fucking pissed off with it because
Aye,
that just doesn't help either.
But as a taller guy, I would have expected him to need a bit more food. Like,
Yeah.
to me, his food's low now, and he's like, that's fucking loads of food to me.
Right.
For what he's used to.
Because he's like, you're going to be on no food and loads of cardio. I'm like, do you mean eventually? Because I'm all right with this for now. He's like, to me, you're on low food and high cardio. I'm like, oh. There
He
you go.
gives a snapshot of what that looks like just now.
Well, obviously, previously when I was cutting, I only had carbs pre and post working out. I had none in any other meal and an hour of cardio a day and 15,000 steps.
Right.
That's probably what his body's used to then, eh?
But I'm
Ken,
saying that's
that's the
probably what
difference.
it's going to take.
Aye. Your body will need that for it
The
to get that
cardio's
shot.
Crap, man. Actually, no, the cardio I don't mind. It's the steps. It's really hard for me to do steps with our line of work. It's fucking
I hate
impossible.
a fucking step target as well. I feel.
You got- what
Even
is your
though I'm
step
on my
target?
feet all day,
Yeah.
it's
What is it?
10,000's hard.
Do you
for
think
me.
they matter? Really?
What is my step target? 10?
I think
8
they're
or
over-
10, something
Is
like
it?
that. I think so.
I
That's
think
quite
it's
low.
10, aye.
For a tattoo artist, that's a lot.
Aye, it's a slog,
It's
like.
shite.
But
I think they're blown out of proportion, like the effectiveness of steps. I don't think they're
it's
effective.
more about setting like
It's just moving outside
a
fucking-
base level
Aye,
of
it's-
activity.
Like 12,000
That's
steps is a
consistent.
coffee.
I've never ever relied on steps. I'll just do cardio,
Because
but I
you do
prefer
about
that
3,000 steps a day.
if you're lucky.
And when we try to get you to do more fucking steps back in the day, you just still didn't do it.
I'm gonna maybe get a dog.
I think 10 or 12,000 steps roughly works out to like 350, 400 calories. It's a latte.
That's
Just didn't hit the
nothing, man.
latte and skip the steps. And
But
then
it's
you're
not
balanced
really,
there.
as I say, it's not really
Aye,
about the calories. It's more
It
about
is,
like
though.
a baseline level of activity
It's just a move.
that's consistent every day.
You're neat.
I think you're not doing enough. I really
You
don't-
burn
I
a
don't
lot
know.
when we're working though.
I want.
Think?
Oh fuck, aye.
What are you doing?
Well, I
We
do.
don't move.
The shops,
What are you doing?
The shops hope sometimes. Ken.
Fuck off.
Sweating through that. But Ken, if I've got a long day tattooing, then I need to go home and draw. Like some days, like Ken, even if my target was fucking 6,000, that's gonna be a struggle. You know what I mean?
But were you getting in before? You
So some days it's literally impossible. On days off and that, no bother, easy, Ken, because you can literally, if I'm in the shop from 10 till 6 stationary tattooing, because I only do day sessions, and then I need to go to the gym, and then I need to draw a back piece or what, I can be sitting doing again for another fucking 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. So I can have the majority of my day, I am fucking stationary. Yeah. So even on the time you have left, trying to do 10, 12, 15,000 steps, fucking impossible.
See, I've done 35.
getting
I've
massive,
done
though.
30,000 steps. And I was a fat cunt.
You what?
I tracked my steps. I've done 35,000 steps in a day, consistently doing over 20,000 steps. I was fat as fuck.
Aye, but your food would have been
You're
fucking
eating
shite
a
back in
lot
the
there.
day.
Aye, but it's the steps are steps. I should have been ripped and lean and fucking cooking.
You must have been eating a fucking loaf of bread every
That's
meal
a
or
lot of
something.
steps,
No,
daily.
it's fucking, wasn't it?
We're
It was
walking.
weird. Huh?
There's a lot of
You were
steps.
definitely out eating it then, if you were still fat.
You're eating while you're walking.
Aye, but you would think that
Exactly.
I would take my fucking Warburtons with me. Round the park to feed the fucking the ducks. The ducks are getting
There's
fuck
none
all.
left for the
They're
ducks,
sitting
though.
looking at you going, where are you passing some of that over?
Oh, where I walk. I with my packed lunch. Fuck.
Aye. Aye, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think really specific targeted cardio is more, I think, has more impact than.
If you're hitting cardio hard, it is. But like, aye, fucking right.
I'm not a big fan of a step target either.
It's limited fucking.
Like I struggle with, even though I'm on my feet all day at work, I struggle with steps.
I just see it as it's just something to do because it's easier than doing the actual cardio. I'd rather do cardio.
I'd rather
cunt me on the cardio. Don't bother about the steps.
It was like the other night I was on the bike and done 105 minutes of cardio, burnt 2,200 calories.
Mm.
And I'm like, how many fucking steps did you need to do to hit that?
A lot.
A
That's
lot
what I
of
mean,
fucking.
like, it's-
But what I
you're
like is
walking
like you can
fucking
go in,
miles,
you can fucking drill it. Like you've got a target, you can go get it done, and it's like right, rattle out the way, and that's it, gone.
Like even if you do an hour cardio a day, you have an hour or two half an hours or 3 fucking 20-minute. Any cunt can do that. Having a 15,000 steps, that's ages.
I know.
You know
It's
what I mean?
daunting, too. Like, imagine thinking I've still not done my steps. Fuck.
I had
Oh,
that.
see,
And
when I
see,
had the
see, if
step-
you're at the end of the day, like you
Oh,
go
mate, I
never
just used
getting
to
in.
be pacing back and through the house, just fucking doing laps, doing stairs,
Everyone's
like looking
got
at the
the
fucking
fucking
watch, man.
the wee walking treadmills too.
Aye, but I'm
now.
too heavy for the fucking thing.
Are you?
Aye, they're not weighted to fucking like our size and height. You fucking, I go through the thing.
I had that in the end of prep. Oh, fuck off, man.
Was that
The
the
growth alarm.
Mind you,
Aye.
go
I meant
get
to turn it off.
Aye.
So
Is that in the fridge?
Aye. I had 12,000 steps at the end of prep because I wasn't doing cardio. In all fairness, it was about keeping me fresh, so it made sense at this point. The 12,000 steps was my cardio. But there was one day I had the wee man on a Sunday, and he left, and I still had like 5,000 or 6,000 steps left today, and I was just like fucking shite, like.
Aye.
That's a
Just
shite
go about,
feeling, eh?
walk about Bathgate and
Because it's probably it might be cold.
staring at my phone.
Aye, it's like freezing cold. It's getting dark. You're like, I've still
How
gotta go
miserable
outside
is
and
that
walk.
walking about?
That's what I
Bathgate
didn't
to a
like.
step target?
See, like in Longridge, and when I was cutting last fucking near the Christmas time, like it's Narnia. Half the fucking
know,
pavements
I
are
know.
Do you know
black
what's good
ice.
about fucking up there is it's high up. And see if you're walking in the winter time, you see the fucking
You
stars.
do. There's no light pollution.
really,
it's boss.
really
So you
good.
go down the back road, man.
Fucking good, man.
So if you do steps, go there.
But you're out trying to do steps
Aye.
and that, and it's fucking sheet ice for 3 months of the year. So you're fucking
I remember one year going out and I had to, you get the crampons for climbing up the hills.
aye,
Yeah.
I was walking through the park with crampons on. It was that fucking icy.
aye. It's a
I,
shout,
I
to be
remember
fair.
if
I never
see some,
actually thought
like,
about
I
it.
remember thinking at the time, see if somebody told me that they were walking on a fucking civilized park area with crampons, but like, what the fuck are you talking
It's a
about?
different fucking.
I'm looking at myself.
But that's another question too. You're saying about the good old days. Like, fucking, I didn't think the boys back in the day were worried about how their step count.
No chance. No
So
chance.
who the
Well,
fuck's
there
made
there
that?
was no step counters back
Exactly.
then.
But maybe,
Make cunt was bothered
what
about
would
that.
have you done to measure your
And they're
steps?
still getting lean as fuck.
It's these devices that are like, oh, we'll fuck that in because that's
I
like
know.
new and jazzy and
It's
faddy.
daft.
It's,
But it's when you see Lee Priest talk about it and that, he's just like, how did you know how much cardio to do? I was like, well, I was fat, so I just kept doing cardio until I wasn't. And then
It
done.
comes to a point where you just can.
it's the over.
How do you know when you
overcom-
need to stop? Because there's a mirror.
That's true.
Well, big announcement for the sponsor.
Go for it.
Ricardo from fucking Greece messaged me beforehand. He's going to sponsor fucking Gaz and Adam as their sponsored athletes.
Is
He
he going to
says
come
to
and do
you-
a podcast though?
That's a fucking great question, by the
That's
way.
a-
It's a deal breaker, that, like.
Aye, they can be conditional. You're willing to gladly accept the fucking sponsorship, but he needs to come in and do a pod.
Ask you live
It's just like a proposal.
Get the
Does he
main
get
man
down on one
in.
knee?
Aye.
to sell himself.
Aye, that's fucking that's good. And he says you can get sponsors as well if you fucking get your finger in to a show.
2026, mate.
I
Well,
think
he
he's
said
just,
it, there you go.
I think he's just want to see you in a thong.
#1 disabled bodybuilder in Scotland. Here we
I think
come.
you can pull it off. I think
Imagine you
can-
lost though.
That'd be devastating.
Can you
Fucking, I'd
imagine?
move out the country.
It would be the most non-sexual orgasmic feeling I think you could ever. And it's been seeing you getting second place to fucking someone truly disabled.
That would be funny.
That would be class. You'd never hear the end of it.
No, absolutely not. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to leave.
That would be life for Robbie Frew. His life would be complete. So that's us. Any other ones that you want to cover off before we get wrapped up?
You've got the list.
Fucking none of them are good enough. We have a standard to maintain, and some of these didn't make a cut.
It ends up being the same fucking things folk ask. Though,
I know,
Fucking
it's
fucking-
good that-
yeah.
We cover some things they didn't ask in.
Aye.
We'll get any daft ones from Martin this time.
No, let me double
Has
check.
it been
Just-
quite quiet?
Message Martin, innit?
Mate, we're missing your fucking daft ones. Did you not see the story, the question box, Martin? Because you were lacking your.
We should just tag him next time, innit?
That's what Instagram need. They need a fucking like button where you can just tag the usual suspects. See, trying to go in and add everybody.
Trying to remember everyone's fucking
No.
handle in that.
Right, here's this one just in. I've got another one. If I have to show another teenager how to do bent over rows without getting scoliosis while a PT is standing around talking to each other, I'm going to start sending invoices. That's quite good. That's more a statement, but quite a good one at that. Interestingly, this guy asked the last time, sent it to Adam. Fuck, where is it? Right, so TRT for blokes in long phases of fat loss. Do you recommend it or not? I've tanked my test to around 270 following 18 months of a slow fat loss phase after getting Hashimoto's disease. So I'm down from 124 kilos to 94 currently. I'm 5'11". I'm 28-year-old and already have kids. So what would you recommend?
You get your bloods done to see if you need it.
Well, he said his test is 270, so
Test
his
is 270.
testosterone's 270, so he's on the low side.
I don't know it in that range.
Right.
I know it in
But he
different
thinks it's
range.
low, so we'll go with low.
Well, if it's
'Cause
low,
it's-
then I use the test and then redo your bloods till you're in range and thingy your dose until
On the
you're
scale,
there.
I know 270 is astronomically high.
Yeah, I was going to say the scale I know ends at, well,
Ends at
the range
29.
is about
Well, that
30.
That American range is like 600 to 900, is it not?
Aye,
Like
'cause
the-
there's different.
There's different fucking metrics, you know what I mean? So like the one we
like
use,
the units that they measure it in.
Aye,
Yeah.
so like our system is between 8 and 29 that we use here. So 270 is boss. You know what I mean?
270 is good.
270, you're smashing life, lad. Like one of my clients we were talking about the other day, his test level's at 1.62.
How old is he?
Almost.
100-year-old?
No, 42.
The boy you were tattooing.
Yeah, aye, because he's got
mental.
his stuff done. He's like, my test. I was like, let me see. I was like, what?
But these
Our
boys are
range
getting,
in animals is 8.6 to 29.
Yeah,
So your 270 is either fucking wildly,
amazing.
yeah, or on a different scale.
Aye, it's different scale. Sure.
The American scale is different, I think, as you were saying.
Yeah.
So get your bloods done, get your testing range, and that'll help with fat loss. I
It'll
think
help
just-
you feel better, not even just your fucking
Like your motivation will be
your
up and
whole
everything.
mental as well. How you feel will be a lot different. Because
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
there's a guy I know that he done his bloods and he was low, but they wanted something like £200 a month.
That's what I was
Oh,
going to
these
ask you.
test
Are you
clinics,
agreeing,
they're
are you
piss
agreeing with
clear,
this
yeah.
TRT method? Because the money they're charging is fucking
One of my
mental.
clients was 180 quid a month for a fucking
Fair
millimetre. I'm
enough,
like, neighbour,
fair
get
enough,
yourself a
they're
bottle for
letting
40
you
quid.
do-
It'll last you
That's what I
20
did.
weeks.
They're giving you
Sent
the
them a
results
boy.
every
Aye.
2 weeks or something, eh? You get to do a check-in and get your results back every,
They're
like a lot more.
dressing up, taking tests.
But they're just making it more money efficient, as in
Aye.
like, so like you can get results
Money
whenever
grabbing,
you want.
mean.
Aye.
Oh, money efficient.
Well, they're trying to make it money efficient because they're giving you the results
trying to sell
every
you a
2 weeks or
package.
something.
Yep.
Like,
But
I will
they're
get-
selling you test at like 80 quid or something.
Like, more than that.
Aye.
Because he just messaged me and he's like, "Can you get me a test?" I was like, "Yep."
One of my
That's what
clients was
I-
at it. I was like, lad, here's a guy, 35, 40 quid. Your bottle will last you
Because
20 weeks.
some boys asked me about the TRT thing, and I was like, mate, I'd get rid, just stay away from it because
Aye.
it's fucking stupid.
It's
Well,
not
no
really,
stupid.
it's not really.
It's not stupid,
If they
but
do it right with their bloods, because I
the
think-
money they're charging for it's no
aye,
right.
if you're doing it that way, but
Getting your
you
bloods
can
is
do
good.
it
Aye, you're
yourself.
keeping you in loop, Ken.
Because the boy I was saying is low test, he's getting referred to one of the test clinics. I was like, well, find out what they want to put you on and then just go and get it.
And if you don't know where to go and get it,
Source.
we can't give any recommendations. But a big shout out to our sponsor today. We want to get good feeling. All your nutritional supplements that you need. And if you go in and ask in the store, they can guide you on what nutrition you'd probably be good on. Well, boys, thanks for coming in. Been a pleasure, as always. Short and sweet tonight. That was good. It's always good having a fucking good get together. We need to do it again soon. How do you get everybody asking for it all the time?
I get a lot of messages.
Surprisingly,
Aye.
I've had a few boys like went in and getting tattooed, like on the podcast. And I was
I
like,
think I talked about it the night in the gym. I was like, we're actually doing one the night. So, oh, fucking sound.
People were like hurrying up. They're like itching. Like, when's the next one? I'm like, fucking just posted it up.
I've had a few messages like that today asking when we're going again. And sometimes it's people we didn't even expect to
Aye.
be watching
Aye,
the podcast. Like,
I was like, obviously, half the folk that come in the show now, I've seen them before, and they're like, oh, the podcast's good. And I'm like, aye.
That's
Don't
good.
even can you? Just
It's
for
good.
watching.
It's good
Because
because
Tesco's in Market. I get cunts coming up to me all the fucking time when I'm in there. Ken, whether it's their conspiracy banter or this or whatever, Ken, it's like, I fucking love the highs and that. I'm like, oh, well, sound
I think
cheers, man.
I think the theme of like the conspiracy stuff, the bodybuilding stuff, like the stuff that we are talking about is like we're not doing the LinkedIn PC shite. We're just telling you as is, and it's what everybody thinks and what everybody suspects and what everybody probably would love to say but don't. And the fact that we just come in and just actually lay it out with zero fucks given, there it is, and that's why people are enjoying it. So it's no surprise that people are tuning in. But it's weirdly, it's like not even just bodybuilders. It's just sort of
you get tons of normal folk watching it too. Yeah.
They had the receptionist and the physio telling me that she had been watching it.
Has she? That's good. That's good.
And a guy in a petrol station that didn't even look like he trained or anything, but then, well, he probably did train actually.
Even that's the thing, is like it's good for people that maybe are even thinking about training, and even if they train, they don't look like they train. Even getting into it, because at least they're getting to see.
Oh, it's a good insight to everything, because if there's one thing true about bodybuilding, folk are scared to ask about it.
I still think it's folk scared to ask about it. Folk are scared to tell the fucking truth.
Aye.
Yes.
That's the one thing I've had the biggest feedback is that people seem to enjoy that we're honest about it and we're not fucking buttering anything up.
Yep.
I always get messages. Oh, what do you think I should jump on? Dear blood.
But nobody's done this perfectly. There's not a perfect fucking way to do this. It's just like one speed bump after another.
Yeah.
And then eventually you either get good at it or you don't.
Yeah. But this is the thing, is that when you're getting people that are talking straight, they're shooting straight for the hip. There's no ulterior motive. You're getting a lot more reference point to go, oh, maybe I'm off here. Maybe I need to change this up, because you're hearing from somebody that's went through it, experienced it, and going, look, if it's like this, do this or do that. Where if they're trying to shoot alone, it's like, well, fucking, you don't know what you're doing. You're just guessing. And I suppose that's the advantage of getting a coach, maybe not Adam, because fucking Mikey's fucking all over the place. And if you are out there and Adam's been doing a great job for you, we'd love to hear about it, because Mikey's fucking trying to sink this guy's coaching business.
It's quite zero carb you for the weekend.
Fucking zero carb. Your Domino's is fucked this week.
Gone.
100 micrograms of clean.
Personally, it's helping.
DMP.
We'll have a look at your waist. The clot is the least of your problems, boy.
Make you think.
Sitting there under the garden hose trying to get his body temperature under 40 degrees. Is the DMP's turning him into Ghost Rider?
I've got PTSD from my teenage years.
Oh, yes. Well, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Mount Mindset and Make Bodybuilding Great Again. With the guys back in, we've covered off all the questions that you've had this week. Gave our top 5 Olympia predictions. We've covered off Mikey's marvellous tales of his hypochondriac nature. Hopefully, he can make the flight in one piece. And if you are a doctor going to Singapore, reach out to Big Mike OST and let him know that you'll be there for him, handhold as possible. And if you can take a look at his fucking gammy leg, then that would be magic. And if he has slipped in an L3, L4,
L5, L6,
L5 and L6,
aye.
If that's a thing, then please do let us know. We'd love to hear about what you have experienced in the podcast so far. If you've got any comments, if you've got any questions you want us to go over, please let us know and we'll get them done in the next episode. Share it around. If you've got anybody that needs to hear what we've got to say, the clips will be up there. Share it across all the social media platforms, and we'll be sure to get the boys back in next time to go over in the next edition. Big thanks to the podcast new sponsor, SOT Nutrition, and Monster Labs. The guys have done a great job sponsoring the show. You've seen some of the products that they've got. They've got some great offers. If you go into the store, they're doing a deal on the protein bags and the Mad Dog protein tubs. 2 for 50 quid if you use the code Mount Mindset. So get in there, get some deals on the protein and everything else that you need that we might have discussed on the show today. If you know, you know. So we hope you enjoyed this week's episode and we'll catch you guys in the next one. But from me and the guys, that's a wrap.